Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's me again. I'm back. Christian took over last week, or if you're listening to this on the Patreon release this week. But guys, I'm back. We fought back. We took back over the show. It's episode 140. It's me and the gang. We're back again. That part was normal, but the intro, hey, it's me. I'm back. Familiar. Love to see you guys again. Let's get the co-hosts onto the airways. We got to bring in their name first. That way you know who's talking. Stephen Hatch, how are you doing, my man?
Man, dude. April Fool's, dude. What a crazy week it has been since the last time we have talked. So,
it was a fun April Fool's Day because we were recording this on April 1st. Obviously, public audience. You'll hear it next week. But yeah, fun day. Lot to talk about with different jokes, different things that went around.
Definitely.
You guys went a little too hard in the paint at times. Me and Brandon just want to put out a formal statement that any comments made on the FTS pod account are done by Stephen Hatch, and we have no association to that.
You commented today.
Yeah, I said just to check the date, so that way that person in context didn't murder you through the phone. Let's bring in our other co-host to talk about this, Brando Baird, who also does not share in the opinions of our social media account. Brandon, how do you feel about this?
Yeah, don't share his opinions on for today, for April 1st. We don't.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Any day prior and after, we'll co-sign. But yeah. It took me a moment to realize, oh shit, it is April Fool's. And reading Hatch's messages, I was like, what kind of shit is this asshole? All right, motherfucker.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's funny. It is funny seeing people, not know the date. I don't know. Is it not it's a national holiday. Like, I mean, even at work we were pulling pranks.
There's two hashtags on it, and one of them is hashtag check the date. Come on, dude. Right at the very end.
That's why all my response ever was just, guys, you got to check the date. Like, I didn't say the Joker, I didn't say go one way or the other. I was just like, hey, guys, just look at your calendar. That'll explain a lot.
Right. So with some context, let me put some context behind that, right? So today that we're recording this right now as we speak.
People know. There have been followers. There have been fans. But yeah, make it quick. Right. Sponsors.
So okay, forgot we didn't do the sponsor read yet. But basically, I put out a post because I was like, oh man, April Fool's is going to be a banger, right? I basically put out a post that I am stepping back from DMG. And oh man, did the community erupt a little bit. It was definitely pretty funny. And I got some DMs that were pretty funny. I'll get to that after the sponsor reads.
All right, well, that's what you're going to listen to here in a second, because Hatch forgot the organization of the show that we've done for 140 weeks in a row. Imagine that, ladies and gentlemen. Stephen Hatch, we love him. All right, let's get into our sponsors real quick so we can finish that story up. Liquid IV, we got them on the show again, as always. The hydration multiplier, check it out, liquidiv.com. Promo code Mafia_Mafia to check out. You're going to save 20% off and get free shipping. We also got a link down in the bio if you just want to use the quick way to get on over there. But you can head over there to their website. They've got the sugar version, the sugar-free version, the sleep booster, the immunity booster, the energy booster, plus they're just regular formulas. They have tons of flavors of all those options I just mentioned. If you haven't been over to Liquid IV's site in a while, you might want to go check it out again. They've got tons of new products over there waiting for you. So go check it out today. I highly recommend, as always, either a lemon lime or a bomb pop. I actually really do like the bomb pop. Sugar-free rainbow sherbet, that's also a honorable mention as well. Boys, let's keep moving forward. NECTR Energy, NECTR.energy, NECTR.energy. It's the next guys up tonight. The Martin twins over there. They make an awesome little neurotropic product. It's got caffeine and a neurotropic in there. There is no tobacco or nicotine in this product, although it does look like a Zyn or a tobacco pouch, something of that sort. The cool part is it's going to get you buzzed up, focus back on the task at hand, and we use it all the time over here on the pod. It's a great tool, especially for doing this podcast a little later at night. Gives me a little energy to get through the show, but it doesn't necessarily keep me up through the rest of the night like an energy drink or something like that would. So, hey, it's a great option. Go over to their website, use promo code MafiaProductions, all one word, MafiaProductions. And yeah, it's going to be a buy two, get one free. So throw 3 cans in your cart, try out a couple different flavors, see which one you like the most. Last up, weltsclothing.com. Head over there, weltsclothing.com. Use promo code FTS at checkout. They do have tomorrow, which if you're listening to this public release, you already missed out on it. The Welts Wednesday drop for this month. It is a highly contested drop. There's going to be some purple undershirts. I know our boy Brando Baird definitely wants one. Brandon, you going to be on Wednesday, right when it gets ready to go?
Oh, I got alarm set. I'm ready to fire it off.
You got the payment information saved, so it's just a quick single click.
Damn straight.
Nice.
That's what you got to do for these Welts Wednesday drops, which come on the first Wednesday of every month. Limited edition apparel done by the boys over at Welts Clothing. Could be undershirts, could be jerseys, could be straps, could be headbands, snapbacks, t-shirts. I don't know. They've got a whole bunch of tons of options that come out, and sometimes it's some limited edition cool things. So yeah, always got to keep your eye out at their website, weltsclothing.com. All right. Well, boys, let's jump into this. Hatch, you're talking about April Fools. Let's get the people what they want. So yeah, you put out a post saying, "Hey, I'm stepping away from the Sacramento DMG organization," and chaos ensued. What was that chaos, Hatch?
Yep, I made it short and sweet. I was like, I'm leaving. I'm gonna miss everybody, right? And it was a pleasure. And so, boom, seed planted. Then the next couple.
You do
hours
love planting
later,
seeds.
Yep. Oh yeah, I do. But within the next couple hours, chaos ensues. People are commenting, "Oh my god, I never would have saw this coming." Then I'm getting DMs, and they're like, "Where's the move now?" Some people are like, "Hash to impact." Some people are like, "Oh my god, what is going on?" Right? And then I get a text message from our
Dave would not put you on impact yet.
No,
Hatch.
would
I'm
not.
sorry,
No
buddy.
way. No possible
Those
way.
who know Dave and Hatch's relationship understand why that's not happening.
No way. No possible way. He does not.
It's not even like that you guys don't like each other. It's just like, no, you guys both understand that probably wouldn't work out well.
I mean, I'm a soldier, bro. If Dave says go, I go.
Fair enough.
But
You could learn.
I could learn. Absolutely. It's a type of program that, wouldn't be impossible. But basically,
That's what everyone's saying. They're thinking, all right, where's Hatch going?
Yep. Then I get a text message from my boy Anthony Hernandez at Austin Oni, and he goes, "Oh boy, let's milk this." And I said, Psh. Sent over the salute emoji. And
again, this was all done in group chats that me and Brandon were not in, so we had no recollection, we had no forewarning that any of this was going to happen. Again, I want to mention that.
Dude, it happened so quick, and I was like, "Send it." I like.
No,
it,
seriously,
right?
Hatch didn't even send us a text. This was just a thing that happened today.
Yep. So chaos ensues a little bit. They put like a move alert kind of NXL post, and they
stole a NRG
like
Elite
that.
one.
Yeah.
Yep. And they put me on it, right, saying that I'm going to Oni, and that Oni is making the jump up to semi-pro. Dude, so not only is this joke
It's a ballsy move.
right, not only is this joke my joke,
A little bit obvious.
We doubled it up
on the nose.
Then we doubled it up with Oni and made it even funnier. Some people were like, I'm not going to name names, but some people, that is
Go
a
ahead and
horrible
name the
move,
name. It's in public. It's on social media. We've had him on the podcast. We love you, but
it was Joe
we
Barrett.
got
Joe
you
Barrett,
today, Joey.
Joe Barrett got April Fool's.
He was upset. He did not
He dropped my first name in there, bro. He dropped my first name.
Except when he mentioned you, it was respect.
Without
That's what
a
I
doubt.
appreciate, because it was like, wow, because like I'm not gonna say the whole thing quote for quote, but essentially it was like, this is not a good idea. If you're D4, you should not go right to semi-pro.
And he's like, you should definitely
keep learning,
consult. I hope you
keep growing.
consulted.
Yeah, and he's like, I don't know who you consulted, but don't listen to them anymore. Hatch is a great player, but you guys are not ready for this. And I was like, wow, respect to Hatch.
You know what? I will quote a little bit. He goes, Steven is a great player. And I go, ooh, that one felt like it kind of zing a little bit.
Well, he also called you Steven on the podcast. He just thinks your name is Steven.
Maybe me and
Joe.
I guess me and Joe are on a first name basis.
He's not, and that's not even like, because we've always said anyone who calls you Steven doesn't know you. No, he knows you. He just still calls you Steven. I don't know why.
Bro.
I've heard him do
Weird.
it. He's Joe Barefoot, all right, man. You know, we love Barrett.
Straight up.
He's a unique flower. He's one of a kind. Man,
Love
put some
that guy.
avocado in his pocket.
And
What do you want?
Dude, if I spelled gullible in a jet in the sky, he would for sure look. You know what I'm saying? Right? But,
I would look too. That'd be kind of cool looking. A huge gullible in the sky.
but yeah, overall the April Fool's joke, it was funny. Had some people fooled. I genuinely think there are some people that still are kind of fooled, that when I show up to practice or the next NXL, they're gonna be like, dude, what are you doing there? I'm gonna be like, bro, like, did you not check the date?
Yeah, I do love that, because
multiple
every
comments,
year,
people
all
saying
it
April
takes
Fools.
is like, I wake up, I look at my phone when I look at the time in the morning, and it tells me the date that it is. And so I normally am like, oh, it's Tuesday, so I know I got this on my schedule. Today I was like, oh, it's Tuesday, April 1st. Okay, don't believe anything I read on the internet today.
Yeah, absolutely. That is, if you're any kind of internet savvy, you know that's going to be a day where people are going to be bullshitting.
Yeah, I don't know,
Day of
though.
infamy.
I don't know, because my phone might be April Foolsing me into thinking it's April Fool's, you know?
Holy
AI
shit.
is
part of
getting
the
smart.
problem.
No, you're
part of the
so right
problem,
about that.
Brandon.
You get an AI app, the first AI phone, that's happening for sure.
Oh, it gets
God,
good enough
bro.
and it starts
Yep,
stroking you.
100%. Am I gonna have to be the AI like devil's advocate on the show? I feel like I'm gonna have to be.
You know,
We
I
use
really
AI
am
to edit
reaching-
this podcast, boys. Like, we can't be that upset at it.
I'm not actually here.
No, I agree with you, Ryan. I agree with you, but I am really getting to the point to where I'm getting punk status.
And we killed Brandon like
I'm
a
seeing
while
video.
ago.
I'm seeing a video and I'm like having a hard time. Like, dude, is that AI? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And this is what I
gonna
always
get
said,
good,
like
bro.
2 to 3 years, it's going to get good. Another 2 to 3 years, it's going to get very good. And, 5 years after that, it's going to be indistinguishable. 10 years after that, it's going to be like, you just will never be able to tell anymore.
Absolutely
Because
not.
that's just the timeline of things. It's slow, but in the grand scheme of things, it's very fast. And one of those things that you don't look at for a couple years, and all of a sudden you're like, holy shit, what's going on over there?
That was all like within the past like 5 years. I feel like seeing like AI images or AI movies. That was like,
Dude, you know what?
For sure,
you know what
post-COVID.
OpenAI was doing in 2017? You know what their
What?
big project in 2017 was? The makers of
What?
ChatGPT today.
What?
They made an AI to play one-on-one Dota at the International. I'm
No
not
fucking
shitting
way.
you. It beat a human player in Dota, and that was
Holy
like their. With AI, it's fucking here.
It's the
God, we're
future.
gods. Yeah, and now it's doing homework for half the world's population. So I mean, you
Christ.
got to give these guys credit.
the AI doctors, bro. I wonder how those guys are gonna be. The ones that are operating on our hearts when we're old, like the ones that got their degrees through ChatGPT.
That totally reminded me. I watched
is
a
that gonna be
video
like, bro?
essay this week, Brandon, of the worst doctor in China. This man was insane, and I think as a surgical technician yourself, you'll get a huge kick from it, because he essentially was like Jack the Ripper of a surgeon who was just like, oh, you got a tumor? Yeah, well, we got to go in there and cut that whole thing out. Well, here's the other thing. He didn't know how to fucking cut anything out correctly. Was very, like the first big brain surgery he did, he left like 80% of the tumor in there. So another surgeon had to go in and like fix the whole thing after him. What's it called when you stop bleeding? Like internal bleeding. There's like a certain name for it. Suturing, or not suturing. Stenting or something like that.
I no,
He's plugged up.
If you heard it, you'll know it. But yeah, there's like some surgeon name for it, and he like sucked at that in all of medical school, and like eventually had a patient go into a coma because he couldn't get a bleed to stop in her, and like all this stuff. And he had like a doctor over him that was like not like training him, but he was like his he was essentially the head of that wing for the hospital.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And for a while he was like, yeah, he'll get there. Like, he's still young. He's learning. Yeah, okay, he's making some mistakes, but as long as he doesn't make them again. And then eventually got to the point where that guy was even like, man, you got to get the fuck out, bro.
His
Like, you're just
mortality rate's
murdering
just-
people, man.
Oh my
yeah, this
God.
is not. And yeah, it was fucked up. So if I can find the video, I'll send it over to you.
Yeah,
so
send
you can
that.
check
That's-
that
That
out.
sounds like the underground doctor that like operates on the Yakuza after a gunfight or something.
No, this was in like an
Yes.
actual hospital in China. It was
Yeah,
it
see,
was a
I
whole
mean,
crazy
I
thing.
don't
Go to that guy?
No.
People choose to go to that guy?
Well, I don't know if they chose.
they're
They went to
choosing.
the hospital they were supposed to go to, and then that man was there, and he killed them.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Imagine knowing that guy's at your local hospital. Like,
I mean-
I would do my absolute best to never get hurt ever.
I've worked with a couple doctors that are like, nice guy. I would never go to you for a medical procedure, but
Damn.
I mean, at least they know enough of what they're doing.
Have you ever had them code someone on the table in front of you?
No,
See,
thankfully.
that's the difference, though.
Yeah,
At least
see,
it's like
yeah.
at least the patient is
I could-
alive after the procedure.
Yeah, I trust them enough
did you die?
to be.
Maybe they left
to
a
keep
watch
someone
in
alive.
there, but at least
No,
there's a
what-
pulse.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you'll come back
hey, if
again.
you're living, we can do more things.
Yes, that's how you get job security. All right,
You leave a watch.
You leave
that's
something-
true, because then you got to do another
you got
surgery.
to take it out.
And in that surgery, when you get your watch, you make a little microabrasion that then 6 months later is, a lot more open. It needs to be surgically.
I saw a story about a general surgeon that was branding people's organs. Yeah,
Oh, shit. Yeah.
yeah. So
With the cauterizing thing, he was like
Yep.
branding.
his initials
crazy.
into like
You
the
learn
liver.
something new every day.
Yeah,
That is insane.
yeah, it's wild.
It's like an artist signing his work.
That's the guy who's like,
Yeah.
where did the psychiatric board fail? How did they not see the signs of the dude who's like, well, yeah, when I was young, I would take cats and I like to brand them with my
he
initials,
went to the
it just
very top
made me
and then
feel
got crazy.
good. And then, you think it was on the workplace? Like he
think
did
he was-
one too many simple surgeries, and then he's like, I want to save lives, and then he like freaks out and just starts branding everyone.
I mean,
It's like a
maybe
Joker-esque
he's got like
moment.
a god complex, right? It's
Yeah,
like
he's gotta
I'm
be.
doing this.
I'm signing
I'm
my
doing
work.
this.
So
Yeah.
when they get transplanted, they're gonna look at it and be like, "Damn,
How
this
not
is-
Well, I
even like
mean,
you
this
don't
is
want
TD."
that. I would hope.
as our
That'd be horrible.
as our pop punk
realistically,
friends would
but-
say, he's got a loaded god complex, and he's got to cock it and pull it. So,
and
you
he's
guys
going
get that
down.
reference?
Down.
Please tell me something. Yeah, thank you, Brandon. Thank you. Hatch doesn't listen to music, but someone got it.
That was Fall Out Boy.
Yeah, yeah. it was.
Thank you.
Okay, it's right. Okay, I just
I'm
had to make
surprised.
sure. I love that.
Surprised you got that. All right, real quick, boys, before we get any further in, I wanted to do this up front. Hey, Hatch,
up, buddy?
remember when on the podcast only you had a mullet?
Song. Yeah.
All three of us now have mullets, buddy.
Dude, I win! God, I love winning, bro. I love winning.
Shake it, shake it, shake it. Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, so that
Another
happened over the
angel just
weekend.
got its wings in redneck heaven.
I can't give you your full credit. It's like 75% you, 25% Lastro. Like it was
Hey,
the two of you combined, but it was definitely more
The
you
same
over
person.
the years.
Same person.
Honestly, it's a mirror image.
Basically, he's like my Elden Ring mimic tier. When I pop that bad boy, he comes out. So
That would make sense.
That's what I can confidently say.
But yeah, man. So got a haircut finally, which is fucking sick. Went like 6 months without one. But I decided, hey, it's already long. My job doesn't care. I'm single. Fuck it. Let's just get a mullet. Who cares?
Not for,
Hell yeah,
not for
dude.
long with that haircut.
You
I
went,
hope, Brandon. That's the hope, right?
no,
yeah.
you went from because tonight will. You went from that
Be
kind
the
of
night.
haircut to now there's like, baby, lock them doors.
Them doors
You
and
know what I'm
turn
saying? It's
lights now.
like, that's what that haircut says for sure. So, hey.
Play some music goes soft and
One thing I
slow.
learned over the years, girls love mullets, bro.
They do. It's weird. It's counterintuitive to what you would think, but I feel like they do. I've seen the way
100%.
women talk to you and Scott, and it's crazy.
Right? And it's like sometimes I just have to beat them off with a stick. They're like all over me, and I'm like, bro, get.
I mean,
the
let's be
fucking
real.
way.
Hatch, you don't deserve Tegan, but the mullet dragged her in, and now, boom, there you go.
I'd like to say it's my personality, but.
Nah, it's the mullet. Let's be real. She would even say that.
100%, dude. So it's the mullet mustache.
She's a
Crocs,
mullet
fanny pack
digger, bro.
for-
She's not looking for money. She's just looking for mullets.
Amen. Different M. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome to fucking Fresno, bro.
Absolutely, dude. I by far have the best mullet in Fresno. Probably the best mullet in California.
Ooh, okay, that's bold words. You're probably within the top 100 easy, but best in California. There's like 20 million people in California or something like that.
And I mean, I haven't seen anyone to rival him yet.
Let's see it, dude. Let's see it. I would.
True, but Hatch, this is like, have you seen the beard and mustache competition, guys?
I know
They
exactly.
exist
I
in
know
the
exactly
world
what
too. Have
analogy
you
you're-
ever seen one of them?
I know exactly what
I haven't
analogy you're about
either,
to make.
but
You ready
they
for this?
exist.
No, you ready for this? The equivalent of my mullet going into a mullet competition would be like Sam Sulek going into his first bodybuilding competition and fucking killing it.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the
that's
kind of
actually a
mindset
great
that I
point
have.
because, like, yes, in every gym you go into, you're the biggest, baddest, dopest motherfucker. But then you go to a bodybuilding competition and you're like, I'm one of you guys. Okay, like okay. We are the same. All right.
Yep.
He's
Shout
a
out
little
Sam
bigger.
Sulek,
He's a
bro.
little smaller.
That show
Yeah.
was awesome, right? So I want
Shout out
Sam
Sam
Sulek.
Sulek's pecs. They
Yo,
look really
shout
good.
out
His pecs
pecs,
are
bro.
fucking
Big fan of his
Let's
pecs.
fucking-
glorious.
I love that shit, bro. One day we're gonna get Sam Sulek on this and be like, dude, do you know the lore?
Does
that
he
you have on
wax
this
his
podcast?
chest? Does he wax his chest?
Absolutely
He's very
not.
hairless.
All
He's got-
natural, baby.
All natty on that?
That
No.
shit-
Yeah.
Damn.
Honestly, okay, if it's not all natty, motherfuckers have got to use Nair. The hair removal
Yeah.
fucking. Is that what it's called?
I know
Nair?
FTS
Not
Russia
in the
uses
picture
Nair.
I've seen. He does use it. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
That's
At least
that's
he used
information
to.
I actually know for a fact, funnily enough.
what'd you say?
Don't ask how I know it. FPS Russia uses Nair.
No more than 5
Nice.
minutes.
Okay.
Again, don't ask how I know that, but I know that. So yeah, that's the haircut segment of the week, and it ended with us talking about the pubic hair region. Love that, boys. So let's keep moving this on a little bit. Hatch, we'll go to one of these early because you had a couple of these for the night, so I want to space them out, and this one might bring a little bit of discussion. So let's go to your 10 things prompt. I want to hear what this is. You have me curious, and I think our audience will want to hear it too, hopefully.
All right, boys, here we go. Name 10 things you are guaranteed to hear at a paintball field.
Get them out.
Yep, get them out. That's
Get 'em
one on my
out.
list for sure. There we go.
That's
One,
a
get 'em out.
major.
That's a major.
That's a
There
major.
We go. There's two.
Yep, there's two.
I got a few. I want to see if you guys can get them all. I got quite a bit actually.
This is on the spot. This is kind of a tough one.
Definitely.
Like
That's why I
live
asked you. I was
show.
like,
Okay.
do you want to like tell me? You want me to tell you?
You didn't give us
before?
any context, so we
No.
thought it might be possible to think of in the moment. All right,
10?
let's pull back.
No, you know
Brandon,
what? I got a
all of
couple.
the moments we've been at a paintball field, we should be able to do this together, you and me. We already have Get 'em Out.
Yep.
Does that include all the variants of Get 'em Out?
Get the fuck out.
I have one where it says on his head. You know, I feel like that you hear that one a lot.
Okay, true, but it's very similar. But okay,
very
fair enough,
similar.
fair enough. Or on his
key.
foot, or on his
Key.
Yep, that's on there. Yep, that's shout out
or
to Paul.
Alan. That's another
Yep.
version.
You
But
put
yeah.
that one. Hey, Alan! Hey, Alan! Where's Alan at?
Gun.
Gun.
That's
Yep,
another
yep.
one. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
I got. Dude, Ref, I shot him first.
Yeah.
That one. I
Yeah.
got that
I
one.
mean, yes. Fucking snake corner. Fucking.
Okay, you're like,
trying to-
if we're going by
God,
bunker calls, we
money,
can easily
like,
get that one for
Yeah.
sure.
I was like, so any just generic bunker calls you're gonna hear 1,000 times. Keep thinking. What did you chrono at? Or did you
Bro.
chrono today, or like something
Bro,
you're
you're
chronoing?
shooting
You hear that a
hot.
lot.
You're shooting hot, bro. Go chrono.
You're shooting hot.
Dude, where's my
Meanwhile,
bell cover?
numb leg at USXBL. I'm like, is he shooting 300?
Hey,
Jesus
I know
Christ.
for a fact Brando hears this every weekend. Hey, you got any batteries?
Oh,
dude,
Yep.
Brando
That's a big one.
is that guy on our team where every
Yes.
weekend somebody
For-
asks him for batteries. Every
For
weekend.
media, it's, hey, have you got a lens wipe? It hits the same exact way.
Anybody got
Yeah.
a
Micro.
Anybody got a
Yep.
micro?
A micro? Yep.
You know, okay.
Hey, you got a micro? Hey, here's a micro. Yep. Okay. Yeah, you hear that every single weekend.
Yep. You ready? Hey, it's rub. I swear. It's just rub.
That one's like lower on the tier. You definitely hear it, but not like as much as the other ones. I'm trying to think of other good ones that you hear a
Like-
lot at like.
paint pod top.
Hey, you
topper.
bounced me.
Gotta get.
I know it's kind of off topic. I know the smell of paintball tournaments. You guys know that?
There's a lot of-
Every time you show up to an NXL, it smells the same exact way. It's like a mix of like marijuana,
There's stunts everywhere we
decaying
go.
paintball,
I pull up, I'm
BO, and like
Nice.
like cut grass. Like there is like some nice parts to it, but then it's like this waft of just skunky, diesel shit.
Sometimes
It's crazy.
when we're not going to paintball fields, when we get that smell again, bro, it's gonna be like the fucking Ratatouille. We're going zoom all the way back to where,
memory
right
zoom.
where we're a little
Yeah.
kid playing for our very first time, right? So
What about maybe not.
Say it, you coward.
Well, I don't know what's like.
Say it.
I gotta pee. I get in the bathroom. Some shit like because it's
I gotta
always
shit.
I gotta
It's
shit.
Hatch
Yeah,
every
maybe that.
time. It's
Maybe.
the second we get to the field. All right, guys, I got shit. Hatch, we got here 4 minutes ago. You couldn't shit at the Airbnb. This literally
now that-
happened when he was teaching the clay Curatoni. I was like, God damn it, man.
you know, now that enough time has passed, I did shit in that toilet, and the water was not on, and I tried to flush, and nothing happened.
He did. He coughed to it the day of, but then everyone's like, yeah, don't admit that, man. Just write that down.
Hey, but you know what? I'm doing it now. I'm a proud man of myself. Whatever. Fuck you.
All right.
Sue me.
Yeah, he did clog the toilet at Outlaw. So sorry.
I was
guys.
like, bro, like, no.
They got
plunger, no nothing.
flushable toilets. No outhouse.
They
Yeah.
have a building. They have a building, Brando. You believe
They have
that?
a building.
What the
And he
fuck?
was crazy. The rest of the field is very shitty, but like their facilities
Not
are actually
even,
kind of
bro.
nice.
Not
like the
even.
check-in area. I will say like it could be better, but and especially the rec ball side. Don't even get started on that. That's not what Outlaw's for. But for some reason, their check-in building, their bathrooms, like their
let
some
me
of the
tell you.
turfs, like very nice.
I have been to a lot of bad
Snow
paintball
Chronos.
fields in my day. Right? I have been to a lot of bad paintball fields in my day, and that is not one of them. That is one where, bro.
I mean, true. I've
Hey,
been to Shooters Paintball Park, baby. All right,
Yeah.
yeah, ain't that.
You're
And I
not
love
walking-
shooters. It's literally one of my favorite places on this earth. But
My home field, bro. I would have to walk like a quarter mile to get fucking air up a hill. No bullshit. It was horrible.
that's if you want to paint at shooters. But yeah, like
That
do you
was
remember
if
when
you
they had that
wanted
old
air.
levee? So like Brandon, they had like the levee because they had the pro shop, and then you would have to like walk over the levee,
Yep.
go down to like the staging area, and they
Yeah,
would have
you used
air
to
down
walk
there.
that?
But if yeah, so you could drive that now. Okay, yeah. When
Yeah.
I was playing there, when I was like 11 or 12, you would have to walk all the way over
That's
there with
a
all your
fucking
gear
walk.
and shit. Yeah,
God damn.
so, yeah. You really were dedicated to playing back in the day.
I walked up the hill both ways, no shoes, no barrel bag. You know, that's
Yeah,
what
and it was
talk to the younger
snowing.
Generation.
Yeah.
And it was snowing. They're like,
Yeah.
in California. Like, I mean,
I,
it was high
it was still
elevation.
snowing. It's a high elevation. What? All right. But, okay. Do we have any more for your 10 things list? I feel like we got a lot. Do you want to run down kind
Definitely.
of some of the ones we went through?
Definitely. So, obviously we got Get Him Out. We got, He Bounced Me. Okay, here's this one. The refs fucked us, bro. I feel like I hear that one every fucking time.
Every single event, there's one man who comes up to you, and half the time it's a team I filmed, and I'm like, man, you did all those things, though. Like, it wasn't the refs. You just cheated.
It's like, hey, we went 0-4, but every game was close.
Like Ryan Lyle did shoot a fast gun in the finals of USXBL to get a gross major in overtime to lose his team the event. I mean, that is something that happened
Yeah.
in real
the ref-
life. I still
That
love
the-
Ryan Lyle,
hurts
but
my
he's not
heart,
going to hear
dude.
the end of that for a long time, man. That's one of those you don't hear the end of for a while.
Yeah, that one's rough. But, okay, yeah, so I got refs fucked us. I don't know if I said this one, but that guy's cheating. I say that sometimes, for sure. But this one's I
Maybe
guess,
not
more-
cheating, like check him, but I guess we already got that one, like get him out or on
Yeah,
his.
I would definitely say that one falls under the same category. For
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
Right? And then this one's for us personally. We go, hey, yo, you got any liquid IV? You know? Well, that's the thing that we always got on our team, you know? Always making sure we're...
'Cause it's always in our gear bags with promo code Mafia_Moffat at
Thank you, dude.
liquidiv.com.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
20%
stat
off
right
free
there.
shipping.
Right. We got, hey, got any batteries? Brando, I know you hear that one a lot for sure. So,
Way
Yep,
too
yep.
much.
Got any lens gloss?
Yep,
hey,
microfiber.
micro.
Right,
Yep.
right.
We got the on his head.
We can't have too many more, Hatch. Come on. Keep it going. Keep it going.
That's a major.
That's a major,
I shot him
yep.
first. Pick up your pods. That's basically, we just said like 1,000 of them.
Pick up your pods. Get your pods. Or like from your team, like, get pods. Like, yeah,
Or,
there's
like
so
when
many
I
ways.
just have like a whole armful of pods and they're all walking back to the pits empty-handed. I'm like, you fucking.
You got the full
assholes.
pack. You got the armful. You're like, get fucking pods.
I'm looking like I gained like an
I've
extra
seen that moment
250
multiple times.
pounds, like with all of them in my jersey.
What the
All the
fuck are you
pods in
talking
my
about,
jersey.
Hatch?
When you put
Hatch, even
you have
if
all
you
the pods in
were
your
that
jersey?
fat, you would gain another 40 pounds, bro. What are you talking about?
Whatever. I'm hyperbolizing it, buddy.
You're like 5'2", 140 soaking wet, my guy.
5'2" is crazy.
Wish I was 5'2".
Well, yeah, Brandon's 4'11", you're 5'2". That's how this goes, all right? I thought you knew this.
Yep, definitely.
You understand now? All
I am the
right.
most 5'2" guy alive for sure. I cannot
Thank
deny
you.
that.
That's all you have to do is just yes and sometimes. That's all you have to do. Thank you,
Cannot
Hatch.
deny it.
But yeah, okay, I like the list. That actually is good prompt. I want to hear some of yours out there in the comments. If we didn't say them, I want to hear you write them down. Schwartz Cables, Christopher's, Mike Ryan's, all you guys who send us in the code words. Yeah, I like that, boys. Let's keep it moving forward. Brandon, I know you want to talk about this. We'll do it early on in the show. We'll get it out of the way because by the time we're talking about it now on the public release, it's already going to have happened. It's in the past.
Yep.
Brandon, for the first time in my life, I made a bracket with the correct Final Four in it. And here's the thing. It doesn't feel good at all because everyone fucking else did as well because it's literally just all the four favorites. I checked the leaderboard. I'm still like 600th on the leaderboard, and I've missed like 4 games in my bracket. It's one of the years where essentially the person who's going to win is going to have a perfect bracket, so good on them. So yeah, let's get everyone caught up at what's going on, what we're talking about. A couple episodes ago, we made a bracket on the show. I just made my one bracket I do a year, and decided to give the names out here on the show. Brandon also kind of, I don't know if he made a bracket, but he's been getting involved. He's been watching some of the games. He's been paying attention, and as Brandon knows, because he's been watching, we've been doing pretty good. The only big losses in our bracket have been St. John's. We had them go into the Elite Eight. They lost in the second round. That's not great. We also had Missouri go into the Sweet 16. They lost in the first round. Not great. But everyone else only lost a game or two. Maybe like we had Illinois to go to the Sweet 16, but they didn't move on. But they also, I had Tennessee beating them anyways, so I only lost one game there. Not that bad of a pick. And then the other big one that kind of fucked me, I thought Marquette would be able to do a little better. I had them go to the Sweet 16, and they were not able to. They got bounced round one, so 2 losses there. But in total, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 total incorrect picks out of what? Probably 60-ish at this point, because you got 32 games in the first round, another 16 in the second round. That's already 48. 48 plus another 8 is 56, plus another 4 is 60. So 60. Yeah, literally 60 on the dot. I've missed 6 games, or however many I just said. I forgot already. But yeah, so we need Florida.
That's good.
We need Florida to win. If Florida wins, there's a chance I may still make my money back, because that's what we're hoping for now, because I missed too many games. If they don't, all of this was for nothing, and the whole last couple weeks of my life mean absolutely zero. So we need Duke, and we need Florida. We need them to meet in the championship game, and we need Florida to win. That would be great. Every
year.
Yeah, you do spend quite a lot of time in Florida for a California man. Florida, they've been looking good throughout the tournament. Don't come to me for college basketball breakdown. I do like sports, and I break down sports sometimes on this show. College basketball's not the one of them I'm gonna do. It's chaotic basketball. It's cluster fucked. It's messy. It's not great. I will say Duke looks very fucking good though. Cooper Flagg has definitely been kind of living up to the hype that was around his name coming into the tournament. So good for the kid on that. I think whoever comes out of Auburn and Florida is gonna have a good chance to go through, but yeah, it'll just depend on how Duke shows up at that last game, because I think they'll beat Houston, and they will be in the championship game.
Yeah, I made a little bracket just for myself, for the Elite Eight, coming out of the Elite Eight. The only one I wanted Florida to win, which they did. Auburn to win, yep. Duke, and then I wanted Tennessee to come to win. So
I would have liked that too. I am a Tennessee fan, I didn't go there. I don't have much of a stake in them, but I enjoy when Tennessee Vols do good.
Yeah. So, and then these 4, Florida, right? Because I mean, whatever. It'd be nice to see you win your money back, right, Ryan?
That'd be cool. It was only $20. I mean, so it's not that much. But yeah.
I want Duke to go. You know what? You're a Florida boy right now. You're jumping on that.
Yep,
I'm gonna jump on Duke. Yeah, I'm jumping on Duke. I've been a fan of Duke ever since.
So we're gonna fight it out.
Yep. Been a fan of Duke since the big Duke lacrosse fan of me. I am ever since like 2006 or so.
Damn.
God, you watch lacrosse? How fucking rich are you?
No, man, that's not. Damn it. You don't know.
Sassy, I like lacrosse, but I want to play paintball.
The scandal, since the scandal.
Lacrosse,
the sex scandal.
And
yeah.
Oh, did they fuck someone? Did someone get fucked by the lacrosse team? By all of the lacrosse
3 students, where they were accused falsely, whatever.
Oh,
me too. You're good. So you're a Duke boy. I'm a Florida boy. We love that. There's going to be some great banner next week. There is a chance that Saturday night I will be going live. Well, not just me, but the Drinking Bros Studios will be going live on their channel, Drinking Bros Studios. So if you guys want to watch what I'm doing during that game, you can go check it out over there if you're, I don't know, if you got time on your hands. Speaking of, I guess it's a good segue into other podcast content I've been a part of recently. Boys, did you check out the Softcore History episode that I was on?
I did.
No, I did not. I'm excited to hear about it, though.
Hatch is a fake friend. That's what I thought. Brandon, Did you learn anything about our good pal Balto?
He's a
Because
fucking
I knew
fraud.
zero going into this episode. I'm gonna be honest, my man.
It was a weird topic. Nothing that I expected.
Just Dan pulling some shit out of his ass. I love Dan Regester and I can't think of Rob's last name right now. Rob Fox. They're the two hosts of Softcore History. We've talked about on the show in the past. Lastro Lopez, one of our special guests / co-hosts. He's been on the show a couple times. Studio. And that's true. And so I was able to go enjoy the boys last week. We talked about Baltro, the lead sled dog on the team that started the Iditarod race. Very random, kind of out there topic, but there's some good jokes in there. There's some good moments. I had a blast with those boys. There is a Disney movie. We learned that during the episode. We took time out of the episode to research the movies made about it.
I've seen that movie, actually.
I haven't. So I knew nothing going into this.
Oh, dude, so I know the same.
Fuck yeah. But Brando, I want to hear your thoughts on the episode more in depth because I had to give a recap there. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So, dude, it was so random that for a moment, there was a little bit where he was Dan. Sorry, right? No, yeah,
Dan was the host of that show.
Yeah. He was explaining one part, and then like my mind started wandering, and then you came in and was like, "So he's a fraud," and I like checked back in. I was like, "Yeah, that motherfucker was a fraud." Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was me doing the same thing of like, Dan, I don't fully understand what you're saying right now. So this guy not good, right? We don't like this man? Okay, we don't like this man.
Yeah.
You got to get your boundaries like that established first.
But also, the other thing I thought you would like, Brandon, is Baltro is definitely very similar to our boy Albert Einstein, where Baltro didn't run the whole entire sled. He only did the last leg. Yep. But he gets credit for the whole thing, just like our boy Albert Einstein, who only wrote the last part of a theory and got credit for the whole entire thing.
Yeah.
It's capstone theory. Thank you, Taylor.
Yeah, we all know this. Speaking of the boys over at PKA.
Yes.
I thoroughly enjoyed when. All right, so it was Dan and who's the
other Rob's the other
Rob.
host.
Yeah. They said Rob doesn't like dogs, right? He hates dogs or whatever.
That's
and he mentioned Great Danes, and I immediately hopped on of like being apartment dogs. I was like, no, they're great. And as soon as I said that, you jumped on. I was like, yes, Ryan, thank you.
Okay. So backstory, because this takes some explanation. As I'm driving down for that episode, I play my favorite podcast that I've listened to for years, PKA. Do you know what they're talking about on PKA? One of Woody's Great Danes who passed the fuck away. They have a whole emotional ass 30 minutes where they're talking about the dogs that they loved in the past and that they missed and that, these good boys that moved on. I shit you not, I was crying on the way down to the pod because I was like, she gotta hold the dog as he was dying. That's so sweet. Dude, and then I get there and they're like, yeah, we're gonna talk about dogs today. And I'm just having one of fuck. What the fuck is going on? It was a blast. I was nervous. I had the shaky nerves. I don't know if anyone ever gets this, but where your like core just starts shaking, you don't want it to shake, and you're trying to not make it shake, but it's just shaking because it wants to shake. So I've had that once on this show. I'll be honest, and it was when we interviewed Maddie Marshall. I was a little nervous for that show, and so the only other time I've had that for a pod was joining these boys. I wanted to put on my best face and a good performance. I think I did so. I had some good laughs, had some good moments.
Hell yeah.
Hatch, homework this week. Definitely go listen to it. Come on, your buddy was on a podcast. Go check it out.
I like it.
You don't listen to any podcast content, Hatch. Not even when your friends are on it.
Dead ass. I have been.
Let's pump those numbers up, man.
No, but I haven't listened to podcasts. Not
anything else? Anything else from Softcore?
You guys said the dog was taxidermied and is in the Cleveland Museum.
One of them, a museum in Cleveland. I'm not sure which one.
I got, you know what? Let me look it up
What this
because
thing looks
I
like?
have it.
I need to see what this thing looks like after all these years.
It's actually good. It's actually nice.
Yeah, no,
Really?
it surprised us on the show. Yeah.
Yep.
Really?
Again, something you would have heard.
Now
Yeah.
I got to get surprised on this show. I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't for them. I didn't watch it.
God damn it.
The Cleveland Museum of Natural History. That's where it's at.
Okay.
I need to
Send me the picture,
do a little more
Brando.
research. I will. I got to do a little more research. How far is that from the event of the NXL event?
Oh, that'd be crazy. We go see Baltro.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah. You know, see where I'm going. You got to close the circle. You know, take a picture with it.
Would be sick. I'm probably not going to be at that event, but still, that would be dope if you guys went and did that. It's like a moment that we could talk about on the show.
I think that would be sick because I'm always down to go on adventures.
Yeah, Papa Cedar would be down.
I would love to go on some crazy adventures.
Papa Cedar's down for dogs. He loves dogs.
I've been telling. Oh, bro, I love dogs. And dude, let me tell you, anybody who doesn't trust dogs, I don't fucking trust you if you don't trust dogs.
Yep, I brought this. I brought this point up on the show. I
don't
made it
fucking
known.
trust a single motherfucker that doesn't like
We
dogs.
brought up the cat versus dog point. I don't trust cat people.
You guys did.
But in case anyone out there, if you're curious, please go check it out. Softcore History is the name of the podcast. It's on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, all of those. Go check it out. It was a fun time with those boys over there. Don't want to say anything more, just in case someone wants to go listen to it for themselves. So yeah, boys, go listen to Softcore. It's a good time over there. Boy, let's keep moving forward. I was going to say boys again, but I just said that. Brando, I know you had a topic tonight that you wanted to talk about, so I feel like, hey, me and Hatch got a couple things in. Let's you get one in. So, this filler topic we were going to use last episode. We didn't use it, but let's get into it now. I don't really know how it's a segue because I don't have any more information. It literally just says Brando Grad School. So, Brandon, Grad School, what up?
So this is not my grad school. It's grad school for Michelle.
There you go.
Yep. She applied for grad school a couple months ago, waiting to hear back. Applied to several schools across the state and a couple out of state. And she's been slowly hearing back. Some she's been put on a wait list, others has been a no. And she finally got a yes down in...
Let's go!
Man, I don't remember the school, but it's down towards San Diego. It's mostly online.
San Diego.
San Diego. You know, it's
go fuck yourself.
It's mostly online, so that's good. We don't have to move for that. She just has to go down once or twice every semester for like 3 days, like a 3-day stretch, in person up until her clinicals, which is a year away or whatever. But I haven't talked about it on the podcast. At one point there was actually 3 schools waiting to hear back like within the past 2 weeks. It was the one that she got accepted to, Sac State, which she did her undergrad in, and then the other school was up in Washington State, Spokane, and that one was not online. Like we would have had to move there. So there was, didn't want to talk about it, but there was a chance that I probably would have had to move, and within 2 or 3 months of hearing this news, if she got accepted. So thankfully she didn't, but also I kind of look forward to that. If it's seeing how you picked up and moved, Ryan, and just getting the change of scenery and everything. It's something about that's kind of invigorating to think about.
Yeah.
It's forcing that change.
Filler context for the audience. The reason me and Hatch aren't freaking out right now is because Brandon's a good friend in person, and he did warn us about this, and we had some hard conversations. We're like, no, Brando, no, we don't want that to happen. So this is good news. We love to hear this. I will say the other thing that really helped with moving, because I've moved before. This is the 3rd time I moved in at least a couple hours away from where I was living, and this is definitely the time that's made the most sense, and a lot of it is credit to the friend group that I kind of had around the area already. Yeah. Like when I moved to Vegas, I didn't know fucking anyone there. It was kind of a bitch to like find people and like make friends and like, you know, just have social situations. And then COVID happened right after it too, so it was just even more just isolating and miserable. And that's not everyone's you know, thing, or not everyone's situation you're gonna go through. But I do always like, it's very good to at least know a couple people in that general area you're going to, because it can definitely make it a lot more easy of a transition to, like, you know, example with Scott and Anthony here, I was able to kind of meet some of their friends, and then 100%. Oh cool, I like you guys too, what's up, Two-Ton? Now Two-Ton's one of my best friends. I was on the phone with him for an hour and 10 minutes today. We literally, sorry, sidebar, we were on the same highway today. I caught up to him in traffic and flipped him off as I drove by. It was a great moment. We literally were planning it. He was driving slow as fuck, and I was in traffic, but I was able to cut through and meet my buddy on Mopac Highway. It was great. I do also have a toll bill I have to pay now because I wanted to see him on the thing, and normally I would get off of that exit, so I have to pay the toll, but worth it, all right?
Worth it.
For Two-Ton.
For a memory like that, bro.
God damn, it's like $5 I gotta pay now. It's fucking annoying as shit.
No, but I love Two-Ton. Yeah, like
I do love Two-Ton. But back to your point, Brandon. I know you wanted to bring it up, but yeah, buddy. I mean, glad to hear that you're not going to be moving away from everyone. Obviously, the pod was continued.
Yeah, definitely.
Fucking nuclear holocaust is the only way I'm going to get out of ever editing this show.
And even then, I mean,
people don't realize, especially like, you know, you're scared of Michelle. I'm scared of Hatch. Like, if one day I just don't show up to this recording, the next day Hatch is going to be outside of that door, just like, where were you last night, buddy?
Without a doubt.
What's going on?
Are you okay?
Are we doing the pod tonight? And I'm like, buddy, you're in Texas. What the fuck's going on, man? And so yeah, you know, that's just Hatch's dedication to this podcast.
You know how you hear those stories where it's like, every Friday night a guy orders a fucking pizza from the same fucking Papa John's, and then when he doesn't order the pizza, the people that work at Papa John's are like, yo,
they go check on him.
Where the fuck is good old Tom?
Where's Henry's order?
Yeah, he orders a pizza every Friday night, and they go, and then all of a sudden he fell down and he can't get up, and his life alert didn't work, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what it would be like realistically if something happened to where the podcast didn't post, you know?
Dude, that's funny. I can bait you into coming to Texas.
Ooh.
I mean,
I just have to don't respond to messages or come to the podcast recording, and you'll show up in front of my door. Wow, this shit's easy, man.
Well, the thing is, one, if you fucked me over like that, oh man, I'd be pissed. But without a doubt, just like how if Brando was like, something happened where Brando didn't answer, fucking Michelle didn't answer, and all of a sudden like nobody fucking heard from them for like a fucking week. Hell yeah, I'm driving my ass up there.
You're banging on the door.
It would take 2 days. It would take 2 days.
What? To get to Stockton? Oh, 2 days. Okay. I thought you meant 2 days to get to Stockton, and I was like, Hatch, you live a lot closer than that, my man.
Honestly, if Brando didn't... Okay, let me just say, Brando, fuck you for not showing up to practice this weekend. I know you gave us a last-second notice, but I heard where you were at. I'm not going to fucking...
Yeah. Actually, I said
where you at?
Last weekend. You'd know if you were there, but...
Yeah, you're right. I was just injured, buddy.
You didn't say it.
I was still injured this weekend. I still went up.
Suck it. But, dude, I was having mimosas, all right?
This fucking guy.
I was eating with family and having mimosas.
Mimosas and pina coladas, which by popular opinion, people have said is a good flavor.
The people have spoken.
Hatch.
The people have spoken.
Stephen Hatch.
I cannot deny that people like pina colada. But myself.
It gets the people going.
Me, myself, and the people that matter at Hard AF realize that there are way better flavors than pina colada.
So, okay, you want to know the actual, like, truth business reason why they took those out? Yeah. I'm not even joking, because they took out strawberry shortcake as well. You want to know why? Because people didn't drink them as much. And the reason being is because it was a psychological thing. People thought that there was more calories in those flavors, even though there wasn't, just because of the name alone. And I'm talking about like random consumers just grabbing it off the shelf. So yeah, like your girl who wants to have a seltzer that's 90 calories because she's watching her figure. She in her head was like, oh, strawberry shortcake. There's probably more calories than that. I don't want that. And like it sounds crazy, but that's literally the psychological reason of why some of these flavors don't work as well as you think they would.
You are so right, Ryan, because the thing is, when I look at putting alcohol in my body, I'm like, man, this shit is damaging my internal organs. I don't look at it like, oh, my calories are freaking big overdone. I look at it like, alcohol is not good for me. But
I mean,
when it's But dude, I love my fair share of drinking whenever the time comes.
Go.
That was a good hard AF seltzer,
Nice.
an 8% by volume alcohol beverage. It was pretty great.
That is my drink of choice, if I'm being completely honest.
And as I've said, that drink does kind of sponsor the show now because that pays for my salary. So it does, in a
100%.
way, pay for us to be here. Thank you, Hard AM Seltzer.
Hard AF is the one.
Please
like
buy
the
it if it's in
only
your
one
state.
that
Please, I beg to fucking God,
genuinely
buy
seek
it.
out. It's not in my state, and I can't get it.
I will say this. It actually is really fucking good.
100%.
The latest flavors, they found the fucking flavorologist for Jolly Rancher. I'm not even shitting you. And so it's Peach Jolly Rancher. And I know when you hear that, you're like, okay, how can it actually be like that? It's fucking good, man. It's like a nice sweet treat. No, but imagine that kind of like not super sweet, but kind of a little bit tart, a little sweet flavor that Jolly Rancher has. It's very great. I enjoy them. They're good. Try them out. This is it. This is not an ad read. We are not sponsored legally.
No, they met up with Guy Fieri in Flavortown for sure and perfected those bad boys.
No, they met Scott Lopez in the back of an alley, and he just kind of whipped some shit up, bro. He's a wizard after all.
I agree, for sure.
Pod wizard.
It's my wizard.
Well,
he's the wizard to my he's the wizard to my strength build for sure.
You could have said so many cooler things there, bro.
Hey, I know he's gonna
he's
hear
the
it,
wizard to my strength build, and when my level 44 rogue goes in to attack, his barbarian
my great
comes.
sword with
I don't even know what
savage
I'm
lion
saying.
claw, big bonk. You know he is gonna appreciate when he hears this. I know for a fact. And that was
Oh no, he is. He literally was Zoom calling into a Dungeons and Dragon game the other night. So yeah, we love our boy Scott.
That guy
We can never
fucks.
say a
How
bad
can you
thing
not
about
just tell me
Lastro.
he fucks when he zooms into a goddamn Dungeons and Dragons?
He is the most
Specimen,
heterosexual paintball D&D and magic person I've ever seen in my life.
Like, bro.
Somehow that man still slays puss, even though he does the most virgin activities I've ever heard in my life. It's crazy.
Dude, he
I don't
has
understand
to fucking fight it off.
Yeah, it's because he's God,
him,
brother.
Bro.
And
the God of love, bro.
I don't know how to say it. He does literally have to fight off some of the girls who want to get with him. So it's
Jesus
not
Christ.
all sunshines and rainbows.
No, it's not. No, it is not.
But he's a legend. It's not easy to live when you're a
And let me
legend. You
tell
know what I mean?
He could be on any paintball podcast. But hey, he's the fourth member of our broadcast studio. Let me just say, and yeah, I'm flexing that.
And I'm just gonna say this, quoted by the late great Babe Ruth: "Heroes get remembered, but legends never die. Follow your heart, kid. It'll never lead you wrong."
I will never forget that.
Hey,
scene.
do you have your PF flyers on?
No, but I wish I did. Because they make a kid run faster and jump higher, according to the advertisement.
Yes, I mean, if you got a rabid dog chasing you, you're out of there.
That's the only shoes I want on my feet.
For sure, PF flyers.
When I'm getting caught through a silent movie theater in the 60s by a rabid junkyard dog.
100%.
That's a situation we all find ourselves in very often.
Nike or New Balance wants to sponsor us, then we'll take those two.
Well, I mean, maybe a Puma, an Adidas. Really,
right,
I mean, if the money's there, we don't care.
Yeah, except
That was the
Puma.
one
That's not
sentence I
Puma.
could have said that counteracted. That was my counterspell to what you were saying, Brandon.
I know, but like, do we really want to scoop down to Puma? Do we
Puma
really?
balls on your face.
I'll take some
Yeah.
Pumas, bro. Fucking Puma sponsors most of the fucking major soccer teams. They've got money, all right? I'll fucking take it.
They have so much money. They have more money than we can truly fathom.
That's what I'm saying. So, why do you guys give a fuck about the shoes that we're wearing
No,
when we're making
I
money?
Because I have standards for sports.
No.
I
can't. I
mean,
like that because the
Brandon,
Puma balls in your face.
Are your standards $1 million high? Because that would be the type of money we're talking. I'm gonna be honest, mine are not $1 million high.
see, when you start throwing figures out like that, all right,
See?
man, I can jump on it, but
Yeah, that's what I thought.
yeah.
It's like,
All
Brandon,
right.
they're offering $4.6 billion. Of course you're gonna take the deal. And you're like, well, I mean,
But they play a pussy sport.
They play a pussy sport. Yeah, great. Good for you. I'm glad you think that. They paid me $1 million. I'm wearing them.
We are the into paintball, bro. I'm telling you. For them to make specific paintball cleats.
Dude, one of these days, New Balance, Puma, Adidas, Nike, someone's going to do it, and they're going to make like tens of thousands of dollars a year.
For sure. A little bit of extra change.
Like, they're enough to pay for the mold. That's about it.
Yep.
Damn it. And then, yeah, you get 3 wears on it, and then the turf's chewing it up. Fuck.
Nah, but it's okay, guys. Go buy your 7th pair of JT Pro Flexes and go give Core more of your money because they're really helping out the sport.
People go through that many Pro Flexes?
Oh.
No, they don't go through them. They just buy them.
Yeah, they're collectors.
But that's okay. Keep giving money to the monopoly. That'll work out well for us in the end.
So I saw JT put out an April Fool's thing about the olive thins frames coming out that they're re-releasing, and I was like, again,
people were coming on that, bro. They were going crazy for it.
I was like, fuck. No, I can't do that because I got some that maybe. What if I wanted to sell them? You know, and then it's April Fool's. Yeah, that's right. I thought about the money in the future.
It is funny. The worst financial decision ever. The worst financial decision ever made in your life, Brandon, was your dad not keeping any of his gear.
I know.
Like if you just had that today, that would be an extra like 10K in your assets.
I genuinely think we needed. That would be a crazy project if we just somehow found out where it was.
A crazy product?
So are we making?
I think project.
Like what are we looking for?
Like a quest.
Quest.
I mean, we know where one of his gats are. He was given an offer to buy it back by the man who found it at auction. I'm sorry, Mike. That is one of your worst decisions you've ever made in your life. I'm sorry. Your original autococker, and you decide it has your name on it.
Come on, Papa Iron Man. See if you can get it back.
Put it on the wall, Mike. Put it on the wall.
It's just a paperweight.
Talking directly to Michael Baird there. I'm sorry, podcast audience, that wasn't for you.
And if you don't want it on your wall, I'll put it on mine. You see this little blank space, like ready for it? That could be it.
Because he's got a blank space, baby.
Oh yeah.
And he'll write your name.
It's on the. It's literally on the marker from what I've heard from the lore.
Also can't see what you're pointing to, but the audience can, so that's fine. We don't have to know.
You know what? I'm not. Oh, okay. Funny meme time, right? So one thing you know how there's like landscape and the way you like film stuff.
Yeah.
Hot dog and hamburger. Yes, I'm well aware.
So we came up with a new one. Front door, garage door, right? So now we started telling people, hey, can you film this garage door style? And it's just a thing that stuck around our team. It's kind of funny. I'm just saying.
Hatch is the king of you had to be there for it moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just
He'll tell you a story, and you'll be like, you know, I see how that probably was funny in the moment, but not having the full context of the day in the conversation, I don't get the humor. But
this
okay,
is how I bring
so
everybody into my personalness.
Is it personalness or just the mad insanity that is the brain of Stephen Hatch?
I don't know if it might be a little bit of both.
You are an enigma. I love you. You're an enigma, brother.
Hey.
You said fly makes you feel like you're in Montana. All right, that is. I stand by that. That is my proof that you are not normal.
Yeah, I could just feel like
the song.
Yeah,
this happened on the podcast. You were sitting in the click.
No,
this
come on,
fucking guy,
Brandon.
bro. This guy.
I was like, fly.
Yes, Fly by Sugar Ray.
Yeah,
he thinks that makes him feel like the wilderness of Montana.
Yeah. I mean.
Yep. That's all I'm gonna say. That's
honestly, dude. We should do like a.
Your Honor, that is my defense. I rest my case.
We should do a thing where it's like, I have to like guess the vibe to a song, you know, just see what everybody else would.
That would be hilarious on the post show though, because
Absolutely.
Fun fact, a couple of our episodes are getting hit by monetization or not monetization things, but just copyright strikes on Spotify because we had music in them. Yeah, remember that episode we did, episode 12, where we played Dixieland Delight in it? Yeah, that whole episode doesn't exist anymore. You can thank Spotify for that.
What the actual fuck?
Yeah, so Spotify's doing DMCA shit now too. So everything's no longer fun. You can't have any creative things anywhere because the man will get you down for it. I just talk about like all the prohibited topics in a row real quick, just like quick bullet list.
Down the list.
Hit them hard.
Yeah. All right, COVID, George Floyd, Black Lives Matter, guns, human trafficking, like just get through all of them.
Hillary Clinton.
We are definitely flagged now for that sentence I just said.
Yeah, for sure. Wow.
Damn.
The vaccine doesn't work. They're lying to you. Alex Jones was right about some stuff. The frogs are gay. Bohemian Grove exists.
I definitely.
How many more shit can we say, boys? But park shooting did happen. I just want to put that one out there. That did happen.
Absolutely, and it's pretty insane, dude. Alex Jones. People think they replaced that guy, replaced him with another lookalike.
But yeah, him and Avril Lavigne. Yeah.
Dude,
Him and Avril Lavigne, they're both clones.
Whenever I think of the swap out theory, I always think of Avril Lavigne.
Of Avril, yeah. Because
sure,
she went away, but now she's back. Where did she go? It's not like she was a person who just took some time off from being in the limelight.
Right? Isn't that just
couldn't
crazy to me?
Possibly have been the answer.
Maybe no hibernation. Wow. All right.
No, yeah, because she was a skater boy, and she said, "See
Yeah.
you later, boy."
Yeah,
Thank you.
there we go. Good shit.
Same place,
Good
Hatch. We'll
shit,
give you a
good
round of
shit,
applause for
good
that one.
shit.
Yep. Yeah, there you go. Good shit, buddy.
God damn, I fucking love that song.
Well, yeah, boys. So, love that. Anything else about grad school, Brandon? Obviously, you're going to stay in California, at least for now. That's the
I
plan.
forgot that's what we were
Obviously, it
talking
might
about.
change again, but that was the original topic.
Took a hard right. No,
did.
it's like a 20-month program for her. It's costing a lot, but
20 months?
And she's going to have to move
20
away
months,
all on her own, and she's going to want to go be with friends and go party.
No.
And-
Party hard. No. Dude,
That's not the answer anyone was expecting. Brandon's like, I love it. I'm free.
I
I
am usual.
can play Xbox again. Fuck yeah.
Fucking video games.
Let's go!
PC coming in. No.
Let's go!
I knew she was stopping you. I knew it the whole damn time. It was never any space. It was never that. Fucking, you just let the goose out of the nest.
No. She is taking up the space. That's the thing. Get
Like,
out
so
of
big,
here.
Brandon.
No, it's just I want it in my bed. I want it in my bed.
Oh,
I want a game in my bed. Come
All right,
on.
I can't. I
So
can't.
no.
Can't
So
make jokes anymore,
hey,
Brandon.
this is my this
to a
is
weird
my
place.
her going to grad school. This is my investment. I'm one step closer to being a stay-at-home husband and her being the
Amen,
breadwinner.
baby.
And that
then-
obviously is the goal, because then you can
the
train
end goal.
paintball all week and then just go out and play.
Yeah.
And be like,
100%.
look at me, babe, I'm so good at paintball. And meanwhile, she's like, I've been in the hospital for 48 fucking hours. I don't give a goddamn shit about you playing paintball. And that is what her voice is going to sound like after she, gets this new career choice.
Yep. Yeah. Because she's gonna be learning how to talk like that, speak language and whatever.
I'm Batman.
Yeah, she is Batman. No. She's Avengers.
Where's Rachel? Where are the drugs? Where are they? Have you guys seen that College Humor skit from way back in the day?
Oh, I've seen all of them.
Okay, well, we're gonna watch one of them during the post show. So yeah,
Only
look for
one?
that. It's only one. We're gonna choose. Okay, we can choose two.
Okay.
Compromise. You get two.
Two.
It's Christmas night. You can only open two of your presents.
Dude, what did we watch the last one? Meat
Canyon.
Meat
Canyon.
Canyon.
Yeah, Toy
That
Story.
was
Yeah.
a funny episode. So,
Brandon's
hey,
never seen that before,
if you're not
and it was
subscribed
great
to
to see his
Patreon,
reaction to it.
You guys need to go on there and see us for some good react
Dude,
content.
because
on
we can watch videos, we can play music, we can say
Kind of.
anything we want.
Yeah.
It's great.
Hatch says
Patreon
all the
version of
slurs.
show is just
Oh yeah,
way
I
better.
do. If you want to hear me say all the slurs, go
Keeps
say
talking
it.
about neighbors a lot. It's kind of weird. Me and Brandon don't like
weird.
it, but
Nice guys.
Hatch says it again, just like the social media. Those are the thoughts of Hatch, and me and Brandon aren't, condoning them
Okay,
or.
buddy,
Nope.
okay.
We don't co-sign. We don't
All
co-sign.
right, all right,
Nope.
Yins. All right.
Still love you, Joe Barrett.
No, I'll remember this one, Yins. I'll remember this one. But
What are you gonna do? Post another shitty photo that you took of me when I wasn't realizing it, like you've already done 1,000 times before, Hatch?
not even, bro. Not even close.
Hatch is the king of getting a bad photo of you. You know it's going to be posted at some point. If it's sent to him, if he takes it, if it comes into his possession, the whole world will see that photo that you objectively hate of yourself at some point in time.
Let me just say, there is a line. There is a
there's not.
line. And let me tell you,
What,
you
for
guys
your
prob-
girlfriend? Because
No,
I've never
there's
seen the
probably
line.
There's probably like 30% of what you guys don't see.
I also swear to God, every photo that's been on social media where I look at it and I'm like, I don't really like myself in that one. They've all come from the Steven Project goddamn Instagram page. It's
What are you
amazing.
Dude, that one, let me tell you, one, I've never posted a bad photo of you on there. Name one.
You posted so many bad photos.
Name one.
So many bad photos of me,
one.
bro. The photo of me fucking holding my gum up with nectar in it, holding a hard AF drink. That
I
is
love
not
that
a great photo.
I love that photo.
I'm glad you love it. You can look at it in your
let me tell
photo
you,
album. You
have
can see
looked
the
at my
great
face
times
on
we
that
had
photo?
together, buddy.
Have you looked at my face? I look even more
You have
jerkier than
sunglasses
you do,
on,
buddy.
and you're drunk, so you have an excuse. I just
like,
don't like that photo.
You see, look, my lips, bro.
Hatch, you are the Sam Hyde of photos. You try to make yourself ugly. Like, I swear, on purpose. You're like, the more fucking grotesque and horrible I look, the better I look. It's amazing.
It's funny because,
Weird.
dude, I have genuinely so many photos. I take so many photos that
Of yourself? Yeah, it makes sense.
No, not of me. Not I actually have no. I almost have almost no photos of myself. No bullshit. But I have so many photos where it's like
100% a false lie. You send me most of the thumbnail photos for this episode, for the
whoa,
show.
whoa, because
they're all of you.
And I try to get thumbnail photos genuinely. Do I not try to do my job? I'm trying.
No, you do. You do your job.
Trying. Brando, how many thumbnails you provided, Brando?
I've sent you a couple, which you sent Ryan.
Okay,
this is a real the mail got sent to someone's house and then thrown in a fire type situation I'm hearing.
Yeah. Oh shit.
But,
Oops.
What the fuck were we talking about? Oh yeah. Anyway, yeah.
I don't know. It was your topic we were talking about.
I only post good photos of you, Ryan. That's it.
No, you don't.
Same thing with you, Brando.
We will agree to disagree.
Hey, why? But he thinks you look good.
That's the thing.
I know
Because
you
to
would
him,
be.
he would be okay with himself looking like that. But his level of like acceptability is maybe here, where like a normal person's would be around like here. And like I'm not even saying mine's like high. I'm kind of around here-ish. But when Hatch is down here, it stands out when you're just like, I look like shit. Thank you, buddy. Glad you posted that for the world to see. That's my friend Hatch. All right.
Hey, well, first of all, I only post good pictures.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Go look at it. I can't even think of a single bad picture that I posted of my friends.
You know,
Trying to imagine.
I'm still waiting on
Hatch,
the elevator
you would
video.
be terrible in court.
You want the elevator video?
Hatch,
You'll see the elevator video if you want to see.
No,
that is
no,
that is the 30% that I'm telling you about.
The world cannot see the elevator photo because that's pretty
And
sure
let
it's
me
a
tell you,
crime.
You see, these guys are proving my point.
It could
right
go up
now.
on Patreon. We could place it on Patreon. We could do that. But Hatch, fuck, I forgot the topic I was going to bring up there.
Every post show.
No, it shouldn't. No, it shouldn't.
Bye. Door closed. Oh man, that would be
Guys,
so funny.
we can't keep talking about it. We can't
Sorry,
show
sorry,
it on
sorry,
this
sorry,
episode. We literally can't. We physically
Yeah,
can't.
and, hey, normal listeners, go subscribe to the Patreon because you'll know what we're talking about.
Are we gonna show that tonight? All right, we'll fucking show the
We have to.
elevator
I'll
video.
email it to you so you can see every pixel.
In
You
its
see it
glory.
in
You
its-
can share
the
that one.
highest
You have a
quality.
button to share shit too. All right, it's not just me.
I just want to make sure that you get the highest quality
I
possible.
don't want that on my hard drive. I'm gonna be honest.
What are you talking about? That's a great one.
Because when the cops take my computer, they're gonna think it's CP, bro, and I don't like that. I don't want to.
No, he's just a
That's
midget. He's just a
crazy.
midget. He's just a midget.
Okay, the 4'11" dude with long hair. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, he's a midget. No, you're going to jail, sir.
No,
That's a
it's just
14-year-old
young
girl.
It's just a young woman.
Damn. All right. Ouch.
What?
Is this allowed on Patreon? I don't even know at this point. So we're going to be pushing the rules of Patreon tonight,
Whoa,
boys.
bro,
Let's not talk
I have
about
seen
this.
crazy shit. be posted on
Let's
Patreon.
talk. Let's not talk about it any further because we can't show it, and that's not fair to do at our Patreon audience or our
valid.
podcast audience.
Sorry, guys.
Hatch. Another thing we can talk about for tonight was Hatch's Space Spectacular. What is Hatch's Space Spectacular moment of the week?
This is more like a thing that it happened in real life. That is, I think it's pretty cool. The astronauts got rescued. The astronauts were stuck in space. I have an article pulled up right here for how long
very- Dude,
long they
this
were
is
there.
how fast news flies. We talked about this on Drinking Bros like a week and a half ago, man, and I feel like this story was fucking months ago, but you're right. This
I'm
did
trying,
very
bro.
recently happen.
Right,
No,
I'm
you're
trying.
not wrong. This did very recently happen. We didn't talk about it on FTS. Elon saved the astronauts. Obviously, he is our God, Lord, and Savior. All hail Elon, who is with me.
Hey,
Damn right. Thank you.
I'm just saying, like, imagine.
Do we do his salute?
Oh, the woo!
I was throwing my heart.
No,
I
chest
was
pass.
throwing
Oh.
my heart.
No, chest
Oh.
pass, bro.
I
Throwing.
grabbed my heart and I threw it. I don't know what you guys are talking
No,
about.
I agree with you, bro. I agree. But anyway, so they were stuck in space for 206 or 286 days. Could you imagine?
That's a
being
long
stuck?
time.
They were only supposed to be there for like what, like
Couple weeks maybe at the
I
most.
think
Like
they
it
were
was
supposed to be
like
there for 2 weeks, but they ended up being there for 286 days. And so
one more
now
time for dramatic effect.
And so one reason why what'd you say?
One more time for dramatic effect.
How many days?
286 days. Could you imagine being in space? 286 days.
We love it.
Right. So okay, the reason why I kind of wanted to.
Hey, you guys
want to
come get me? I'm kind of floating up here in space. It'd be
Houston.
real great if you can come
We have a
fucking
problem.
save me, please. This contract was only for 2 weeks. There was no overtime written into it, so I would like to get paid something for the time spent up here, by the way. Just point that out there.
No overtime. It's like, all right, you're getting paid $5,000 a week while going out there. You're like, that sounds great.
Or imagine the dude who's making the spacewalk finally, and he's just.
All right, guys. Made it out to the satellite. Latching onto it. Oh shit, the carabiner missed. Oh no, I'm getting pushed out of space. Fuck. Oh no, my fins. My family. Oh god. Oh god, save me. Save me. Yeah, and then
he dies.
You probably do hear that. No
That's
joke.
space. That's the reality of space.
But one reason why I wanted to wait a little bit about this, I wanted to.
It's the best use of that sound effect I've used ever since we've made the show.
By far.
I'm proud of that one. That was great.
The aftermath on their body, like seeing what's the lady's name? I don't know her name, but Suni Williams. Dude, her face just after a couple days of being out of it, like the gravity of everything, because they couldn't even stand up and walk out, It's so crazy.
Well, yeah, your muscles deteriorate because they're not being pushed. Atrophy, thank you, because they're not actively being used in the same way they are under gravity load.
But what's so crazy is they didn't have they were only up there for 2 weeks, so they didn't have the exercise equipment to make them,
Yeah, no, they didn't have the proper supplies. Yeah,
not at all. Right, so they come back.
They were able to get a couple resupply missions, so they were able to get food and stuff. But yeah, they did not have the equipment needed to survive that long in space, really.
Absolutely, without the help of sending the supplies to, they would have been fucked. Right,
but
and it's just
why?
That's crazy to think about.
Why couldn't we get them back sooner? I don't
Timing
remember.
window. Because that's the thing with the ISS.
Yeah.
It has to be at the right time for either the Russian space station or the Kennedy Space Center in Florida to align with it. So physics-wise, we can make it hit. And then the other thing, it's got to be good weather. You can't take off, when shitty weather's happening. So it's you need all of these right conditions to line up, and then you can send it. The other thing, too, is just money. I mean, sending a rocket into orbit is not a fucking cheap thing. So that's why I was like,
and plus,
shit.
They're still testing.
Someone's got to do it.
They're still testing out the rock. They're still testing everything out. Space.
So
space technology is still so new to us.
I mean, yes and no. So when it comes to SpaceX, they have the new Falcon Heavy booster, which is the one that they are still doing the testing phase on. The regular Falcon, either X or Falcon, those are a streamlined system at this point. Those can take off, send a payload into space, and then land on a barge out in the middle of the sea very regularly with very minimal problems, and then be reused and done again. Which is why SpaceX was such a huge breakthrough, because that took care of a majority of the costs when you would have to build a new rocket booster every single time you put something into space. Now they're working on the Falcon Heavy, which essentially is the same idea of a reusable rocket booster, but now one that can carry a lot bigger of a payload, including sending, humans up to space, sending payload packages where we could potentially now move to further places out in the, the confines of our solar system. Yeah. It really is the thing that unlocks that next level of space travel for humans, and it's goddamn impressive to watch. If you haven't watched the chopsticks catch a fucking spaceship out of midair, it's fucking impressive.
Respect to the chopsticks, bro. That shit must be a hard job. Straight up.
Look, you don't have to like Elon Musk. You don't have to like Tesla. Show some respect to SpaceX. Seriously.
Sure,
dude, the shit that those engineers are doing over there is nothing short of goddamn black magic. It is insane, the stuff that they have been able to figure out.
This is just in my mind, my enigma mind of possibly thinking what could possibly be said.
Great word for it. I'm glad you're using it.
Within the next 50 years. Dude, imagine with that much space technology advancing that quick, they could make a space station in space, right? To where rocket goes from Earth to space station. And then at that point, you can go even farther and then farther. And
hey, Hatch. Hatch, so fun fact.
What's up, buddy? We
already have that. It's called the ISS, the International Space Station. What the fuck crack are you smoking?
What I'm talking about is a checkpoint, where people can
Clovis failed you, my man.
Where people can live on all the time.
People can live on. Yeah, and it's in our orbit, and it goes around constantly, and people can do experiments and stuff up there. Maybe things that are in, no gravity, because there's no gravity on there, but there's gravity on the planet.
You're killing me. What I'm talking about is, about stuff that's past, that's
to give Saturn. You your credit, I understand what you're saying. To set up a base around the moon that has refuel stations, so a ship can go from low gravity, can travel from there to Mars to back to there. Yep. I understand that. I will say though, we do have a space station already.
Oh, I know
this
that.
is something that humans have already made. So we've already started those first steps of that journey towards getting towards that technology.
Right. So it's so insane that it's like
Just time. Time's all you need.
absolutely, and it's crazy because realistically, in Elon's
the one thing we don't
life,
have.
He's exactly. Thank you, Ryan. In Elon's whole life, he's not even going to see the whole potential of what SpaceX could possibly be. So it's so insane to think about.
Well, according to some people, SpaceX might go bankrupt. So he might see the whole potential of SpaceX. But I again see the point you're making of, like, there's a lot of people like that. They start out on an achievement that will be completed after they are gone, so they can never fully see the vision of the thing that they are now creating in the theory. Like shit, I mean, one of the things fucking Oppenheimer with like nuclear power, he probably saw the beginnings of it, but not in the sense of like the scale we have today of, you know, he always theorized that there was other ways to use nuclear fission and fusion, but during their time, they really didn't have the ways to harness it that we do today. So a lot of it just became bombs. Obviously, as you know, a physicist, he wanted to see it be used in other ways that could help the planet. I think he would be very impressed to see some of the, you know, nuclear energy and stuff that we have today.
Absolutely, and you know, I saw this one video. It was like a time lapse video where it was like, it started out with like a monkey hitting like a coconut with a rock, and then the rock breaks, and he cuts his hand. And he's like, "Oh, dude, this cut my hand." Then he turns it into like, then it shows evolution like very, very fast and rapid. Then it shows like people with axes,
And then the monkey
cavemen
eats
with
mushrooms.
spears. Exactly, right?
Because that's what happened. That's
was
how we evolved. Thank you, Joe Rogan.
They had the mushrooms to get the first spear. You know what I'm saying? Right.
But they put it off screen so that way, like, because you know they don't want the government to know that we know that like it really was the mushrooms that got us here.
100%. They don't need people to think that, oh, go take mushrooms, bro. You'll ascend.
You'll enlighten yourself.
No, bro, dude.
I do hate those type of people. It's a drug. All right, look, if you want to take drugs, take drugs. But like, it's not gonna fucking, I don't know, make you a fucking goddamn shaman. Like, chill down, fucking Cody. Like, you know what I mean? Like the stereotypical white suburban kid who's
Come
like,
on, Chad!
you know, I went to the islands of Peru, and now with the ashwagandha plant, I understand
deadass
why
bro.
we are here.
I know multiple people that are like that. No joke.
Why we are here.
And I'm like he came. He
This is becoming a Meat Canyon video.
like he went to like Peru and it was like a normal.
You
like,
don't come back from oblivion,
looked
Andy.
like no, you do not come back from oblivion. Or it was Infinity. You said Infinity.
It was
that's what
Infinity, yeah.
But
I fucked up the line. You didn't have to
No.
call me out for it. God damn it, Edge.
my bad. But I had a friend that was like a normal, like he looked like a normal Chad, you know, haircut, fucking office cut. Then he's like, oh, I'm gonna go to Peru to enlighten myself. Goes to Peru, bro. He came back. I didn't even recognize him. He's like a whole shade of tan, and he has
This
hair.
man smoked the frog poison.
Yep, and he has like hair that's like, dude, so fucking long, right? Literally a completely different person. He's like, dude, I'm so enlightened right now.
I went through a whole ego death, man. For like
Dude.
2 days, I was shitting and pissing and vomiting, and
Money
it was
is not
excelling
real.
all of the demons from me. And I feel so enlightened now.
Money
I
is
feel
a
so
concept that
enlightened.
shouldn't even be a thing, bro. We should be trading in frogs. It's like, what?
Because really, it's the shaman above us that controls everything. For we are just his idols going through his life. And it's like, bro, what the fuck happened in Peru, man?
You just can't hang in Peru if you.
Nah, yin and yang, that's Asian, different culture.
What- okay, what's-
They would not
what's
be talking
their-
about yin and yang.
What's
They'd
their?
be talking about
what's their-
chakras. They'd be talking about meditations. They'd be talking about,
I bet chakras isn't even right.
you know, fuck you. All right, what would they be saying then, Hatch? Why
I
don't you
don't
come
know.
up with
Fuck
the
you.
goddamn list?
You hit me with. They're not doing the fucking whatever I said.
Well, yeah, because they're probably not. But you know what? Fuck you too. All right, we
Hey.
can go both on this way.
Hey, they're using their the force. That's what we'll say.
Yep. You know what? Hey,
I like that shit.
we can confirm on that one.
Yeah.
Good handshake. Solid handshake. All right,
Go to
boys.
Peru,
Well,
you get the force.
let's start to wrap the show up a little bit. We got a couple more things to talk about, so we'll get through those. All right. I know you guys have seen it. It has gone insanely viral in the past 48 hours.
Okay.
If you've been on Reels, you've seen gameplay of this game. Have you guys heard of Schedule 1?
I have, yeah.
No.
That's the one where you're basically it's drug dealer
Brandon's
simulator,
looking for a
right?
rock. Well, Hatch, as someone who's played it, let me explain it and not just have you take a shot in the dark. It is a drug dealing simulator game, essentially what Hatch said. But it is very in depth. It is a very creative take on it. It is it's fun. Honestly, I bought it. I've been playing it the last couple days. It's a good time. You got to set up your operations. You gotta deal your drugs. You can make different mixes, so you can add different things to your drugs that make different effects and things happen. There's ones that will make people explode and have their heads turn on fire. I'm not shitting you.
Is that the good kind, or is that like the kind that's like you're not supposed to make?
Yeah, but at first it's like, haha, it's funny that you're selling drugs, and then halfway through it, you're like, okay, what am I doing to these people? Like, I have teachers calling me up in the middle of the night because they want some of my best methamphetamine.
Teachers calling you in the middle of the night.
Yes, that's because some of my clientele, they work at the school system. It is what it is. They pay me cash, I give them drugs.
They
all
can't
right?
deal with the
Hey,
fucking
man,
kids.
yeah, how else are the kids supposed to get their education, bro?
Yes, they're turning to meth.
Supposed to
Okay,
do that shit
hardcore
sober?
meth.
Yeah, right, buddy.
All right, so do you get to make or create your own character?
You get to literally do
Make your own
everything
character.
possible.
It is a online. You can play co-op with your friends. It is very fun. I've been playing through single player. I'm just trying to like test out all the things and see how you can get it what up to. But yeah, 4 people playing this together would be a very chaotic and crazy time. There's cops in the game. I've been jailed a couple times in it. I had a couple people who didn't like the deals I gave them, so they tried to beat me up, so I had to kill them. It happens, you got to protect your product on your turf. There's kind of a light story and elements and stuff into it. It is a early access game. It's a Steam game, so PC only right now. But definitely they have a lot of things in the future they want to add into it. I'd recommend grabbing it for it's like $16 right now, $17 right now.
Looking at it right now.
It's not that expensive.
It's $20 right now.
$20, okay. Maybe I got it on sale because my copy was 17. But
is this the same people who make Content Warning? Do you know?
I don't know, Hatch.
Right,
but very fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Very good time. Schedule 1. Go try it out at home.
Dude,
Make some drugs with your friends.
The
more you watch gameplay, the more you're like, wait, this actually looks very fun, right?
Yeah. It's simple and fun and just kind of cool.
Exactly. Simple. Not very complicated, not super in-depth, but in-depth enough that like I've spent 8 hours in it and I want to play it tonight, but I got to fucking do this podcast and edit it.
Look at this grow plant. Holy shit. Dude, this is cool actually. All right. Okay,
Can you run that on your computer, Brando? You think you can run that?
Well, okay. I would say yes because the graphics look like that, but it's deceiving. It is very unoptimized right now.
I cannot run that.
It is very unoptimized.
No.
My laptop, there'd be times whenever I get on the skateboard, which is one of the methods of transport in the game, I get maybe 2.5 frames a second.
What?
And I'm just like,
oh shit.
So yeah, it's not optimized at all. It's an indie game that happens. But yeah, Schedule 1. A lot of fun. I've enjoyed it.
What does your character look like?
These look like 3D Ed, Edd, and Eddy characters.
I just made like a random ask. I didn't take any time with character creation, dude. I just literally kind of clicked through it.
That's what we're different. I will make my motherfucker look godly.
Well, the thing is, you don't fucking see them. It's a first-person game. It's only worth it if you're like doing a co-op playthrough. And for a co-op one, I would spend time and make a funny character.
But Hat, okay. Yeah, I could see that. Like,
I would have to make a new character for co-op, anyways.
Ryan, for you or me, but like Hatch definitely gets in that role playing mode.
100%.
No, we're gonna come into the Discord next week, and Hatch is gonna be in there like, "Hey, yo, bitch, shut the fuck up and get Jimmy his gat." Hey, none of gators bitches don't wear Jimmys.
100%. I fucking
the other guys.
And then next week, Hatch is all over March Madness talk.
Oh yeah. Even though it's ended, he's a week late to the whole thing. I'm like, he's like, hey, yo, guys, you ever hear about this basketball tournament?
If I did make a bracket, this is what it would look like.
Each other? It's crazy, man. That was a white man from Indiana.
Yeah. I don't know what you guys were thinking of.
Thank you guys. I'm glad you guys understood exactly what I thought when I was saying that accent.
Yes, and
that's not.
Ryan, you are so mad because you're like, you can't say anything. You always hit me with it. You could just say yes and. I was like, damn, gotcha.
No. Yes and is like it's a mindset, you know. It's a metaphor for always adding to the joke and elevating. If you listen to the softcore episode, there's a couple times I yes and for those boys. Just saying yes and is not.
What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I think that was a great play on words.
I've never told you I fucking hate you.
Nah.
Not good. I'm gonna keep that one to myself.
So yeah, Schedule 1.
Schedule 1, fun as fuck game. You sell drugs. It's a great time. Obviously, if you're a child, don't play this game. Come on, we know children are out there listening to this pod. You shouldn't be. But yeah, don't play this game. Your parents are gonna get really pissed at me, and I don't want to fucking deal with that shit.
I don't need emails.
Do we even get emails? I get DMs sometimes. Mike Ryan, Christopher Struck, fucking cool ass dudes.
I only get DMs.
Brand, you breathed in like you were about to say something, and then you didn't say anything. That was a very weird body language.
I didn't know you heard that. My bad. I was just watching that Schedule 1 and thinking of say my name. You're goddamn right.
So I found a recipe to make blue meth last night, and I called it Heisenberg. Selling that Heisenberg on these streets.
Nice.
No, so I'm gonna wait until I get an upgraded version, and I'm gonna call it the Baby Blue, because it's like I didn't want to waste the name on an unpure version of Walt's Cook. You know,
a 97%. That's what you're looking for.
That's not even close to 99.9.
We don't settle anything for less for the 99.9% pure.
No, it's true. That's true. Fuck Todd. We don't like Todd. Me and all my homies kill Todd.
Todd's a bitch.
I hope that's the chemist's name in Breaking Bad. It's
Todd or Todd's the guy that fucking shot
Fat Damon.
Fucking...
Yeah.
Yes.
That's true. I see what you're saying.
Married to fucking OG Mary Jane from the original Spider-Man.
What?
Spider-Man? Mary Jane?
Fuck, what's her name? I can't. Yes, Damon? I know you're talking about.
She married Fat Damon.
That's a crime.
What's her name? Brandon, get her name.
Mary Jane for Spider-Man.
No.
It's like calling Harry Potter like his real name.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
You know off the top of your head?
Yeah, I do now.
You seriously didn't know who the Harry Potter actor was, Hatch?
I do know, but it slipped my mind for a second.
Man, Kristen Dunst. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was like, I knew that actress.
Make sure she's married to that person, so I don't sound stupid.
Who is
it's
Fat
FTS
Damon?
facts.
That's not his name either.
That's no one knows his name other than Fat Damon. Here, I'm literally gonna type in Fat Damon.
I look at him as Todd from Breaking Bad.
Fat Damon, and it comes up as Jesse Plemons. Bro. Yes, Google Fat Damon. You guys
talking about Jesse Plemons? I was talking about Gale, the different guy. Yeah, Jesse Plemons is a goat, bro. You guys see him in Friday Night Lights? Fuck out of here with this hate. I don't want to hear any hate about my boy Jesse.
Damon.
Yeah, but you see him in fucking goddamn Civil War, bro. He's menacing.
You know,
wasn't even supposed to be in that part. They called him the day of. He showed up to Shet. Fucking shut it down.
Is that one movie that came out like at least like 2 years, like within 2 years, right?
It was like a year ago, Hatch.
Okay.
I'm not even joking.
I think I've seen the trailer for that one. You know me, bro. I'm not a movie
Yeah, we saw the trailer. I didn't watch it either, but that scene was pretty cool when he's like, what type of Americans are you?
I'm like, I see the guy holding a gun. Yeah, okay, yeah. And he's like,
yeah, he's got their pink glasses on. That's Jesse Plemons. Yeah.
Okay,
gotcha, cool ass dude.
Fat Damon.
He's friends with Riggs and Friday Night Lights.
I'm a big fan of Fat Damon.
Yeah,
did you guys never watch Friday Night Lights?
No.
Not the show. No.
Your eyes full of heart can't lose. God fucking damn it! I need more people on this podcast who understand that reference.
I love my Boom Miles though.
I will say you guys need to go and watch Friday Night Lights now. It's on the required reading list.
Is it a show?
Yeah. I don't know if I could watch.
It's about 4 seasons. It's HBO quality in the late 2000s. It's great. It's literally one of the best series of television ever made. It's amazing.
I don't know if I could watch it and not see.
I don't know. I recommended you Vinland Saga, and you didn't watch that.
I actually did check out episodes from it. I'm not an anime guy, Hatch.
What'd you think of it?
It's cool. It was a dope story with the whole time of Denmark invading. Like, there is dope moments of it, but like, it's just not a style of content I want to watch.
crazy.
Yeah, and this is how I feel every time I talk about sports, every time I talk about fucking any type of movie content that you've never watched, anytime I talk about any television show I like.
Whoa.
It goes both ways, Hatch.
Whoa. First of all, it's not like I haven't seen every movie. It's just like a vast majority.
Just the good ones.
Terminator.
Yeah.
Not even. What are you talking about? You asked me that. You asked me that like 2 weeks ago, and I've seen Terminator.
All right, good, because that's my bare minimum. If you haven't seen that, you're a...
I'm pretty sure you asked me that like a couple episodes ago.
No, yes, it was recent. I remember now that you said it, but I just wanted to confirm that. Have you seen Kindergarten Cop?
Ooh. What was it? Kindergarten Cop?
Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah, with Arnold. And he's
good.
like, they were talking
That's some
about...
surprising poll for Hatch.
Yeah, I'm trying to like remember like.
He's not a
It's been a long
Uma.
time since I've seen it. It's been a long time since.
Essentially, Arnold has to go teach in a school, but he's a cop, and so he's like trying to fit in as an undercover cop. Yeah, okay, cool. Brandon, what's a good movie that he should know?
I've seen The Sandlot.
Okay.
Sandlot's a great one. Yeah, that's fun.
Step Brothers.
Okay, that's
too early. Too recent.
Dodgeball.
No,
we're talking classics.
Going back.
That's 2000s. Yes, that's too recent.
That's crazy.
So like Lord of the Rings is too early too, huh?
Okay,
see that's like right on the verge there.
I've seen Lord of the Rings.
Thank you, thank God. I would have ended our friendship. I'm gonna be honest.
I was more of a Star Wars guy. Like if I had to pick a trilogy, like that was the trilogy that I had to pick.
You just at least have to have seen them. That's sure. That's my, because if you haven't at least seen the Lord of the Rings trilogy, I don't know. There's no hope for you.
Maybe I'll do
Seven?
a rewatch.
You've seen Seven?
Seven.
The
movie Seven.
Did we find one?
Seven, yes. Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman.
What's in the box, Hatch? What's in the box? What's in the box, Hatch? Kevin Spacey. Oh my God, it's such a good movie. Morgan Freeman, Matt Damon, Kevin Spacey, The Seven Deadly Sins. Oh, such a good one. You're missing out. Go. It's on your list now. That's a great pull out of your hat. Have you seen Fight Club?
Yeah, I've seen Fight Club.
Okay.
Good. That's good.
Shawshank Redemption.
Ooh, yeah.
I've seen that one once. I've seen it once. That was pretty young.
Totally
I was
fine.
pretty young.
Totally fair. Shutter Island. That's too recent. Shutter Island's a good one.
Back to the Future trilogy. If you haven't seen that
all
one,
three of them. Yep, that's a great one. Yep.
If you haven't seen that one, your ass.
What's your favorite one though, Hutch? I think I know. My guess is 3.
Yeah.
Three. I would have to. I could go default with 3, but I really like the mystery of the first one where they really didn't know anything. They didn't even know time travel was like a thing. And Marty McFly's like, what the fuck? Fucking flame wheels?
Great Scott.
First one's pretty good. I like 2 a lot. I like how they go back through some of the old timelines and you see some of like the things that happen from different perspectives. I like when movies do that. I thought that was cool.
Fuck Biff. No matter what. No matter what timeline, fuck Biff.
Nah, Biff's the homie, bro.
You're alone with that one, buddy.
I was trying to think.
Biff,
is there
like the equivalent to liking Jenny in Forrest Gump?
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. Hold on. No.
You just destroyed your own point there.
I don't know, dude.
But no, what's great about Biff is every timeline, no matter what happens, when it goes back to the way it should, he always works for the McFlys, and that's why I like Biff as a character, because that's where he's always destined to be. You can be a bully when you're 20. That's fine. When you're 40, you're gonna be washing cars.
No, but that one potentially.
I never connected those.
Yeah, the universe where his version from himself from the future came back in time and gave him a sports almanac with every score with every game for like 40 years in a row, and he was able to sports gamble and make infinite amounts of money, which is of course something I fantasize about in my life. But yeah, that's not the good reality. That was the whole point of that. And he literally raped Lorraine in that reality. Come on, man.
Just like the Avengers, but it was a multiverse of every single reality.
So wait, Ryan.
There's
So
one where you
you're
agree with my opinions.
You're putting your stamp of approval on that one. On that
one. No, I'm talking about the Biff that has to become a bitch working for Marty McFly or George McFly the rest of his life.
I hate Biff no matter what. Because his intentions are they would stab the McFlys in the back.
Nah, because as much as you hate him, if there is no one there to say, hey, punk, why don't you make like a tree and leave? The whole movie's ruined. There's no Back to the Future trilogy anymore. So you can hate him all you want, but you need him. You goddamn need him.
You're right. When you love someone like Marty McFly, you gotta hate someone like Biff. whatever his last
Exactly.
name was.
You don't get the love that you have for Jon Snow without having little fucking shit. I
have not
can't think
seen
of his
Game
name.
of
The
Thrones.
prince.
Is that Game of Thrones?
Ramsey. No.
Yes,
Joffrey?
Ramsey.
Okay.
Who's the little shit? Is it Joffrey?
Down south, yes, but
so
Ramsey's
long
the one
ago.
who fights.
Are you guys talking about Game of Thrones?
No,
No, I'm talking about the little shit as in like literally the child shit who kills the two fucking sluts who they make.
Yeah,
they're like,
Joffrey,
hey,
Joffrey.
this will spill
Yes,
him out. Let's
Joffrey,
give him some
Joffrey.
whores.
Yeah,
And he's like,
yeah,
here's a
it's
crossbow.
such a
boom,
counter.
boom.
Yep.
Yeah, everyone wanted to murder that motherfucker, but you don't love Jon Snow if you don't have that motherfucker. So that's the way a good story is written. You need a good villain.
You have pure good and pure evil.
All right. So
And then there's whatever the fuck,
Jon Snow's in
the dude who make Reek, whatever the fuck he is,
Yeah.
he's just pure fucking madness. Like, not really even good or evil, just kind of fucking
He's in a
crazy
category of his own.
psychopath. Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer level.
Damn.
Ooh,
That is one of the most depressing story arcs in that show. Is watching the it's
Whoa,
not
spoiler!
the
I haven't
bastard
seen it.
son.
Spoiler! I haven't seen it. Should I watch it?
It's a 10-year-old fucking show, Hatch. It's
No
on you
way.
at this point, dog.
No way, bro.
No, but having fucking the bastard
Theon.
son of
Theon.
Theon Greyjoy. Yeah, Theon Greyjoy. When he goes and just gets broken down for like 6 years with his dick cut off and like
my
becoming a
God.
slave, essentially, it is depressing. It is just objectively not fun to watch.
What would you guys? What would you guys' Game of Thrones name be?
I mean, mine will still say the same because they got a Brandon there. I mean, it's kind of nice. I'd just be named after Brandon Stark, the builder.
Lame.
Brandon the Builder.
Anyway, that was lame. Ryan, what would your Game of Thrones name be?
No, because technically the Builder is one of the most powerful entities in the unit or in the universe, which we all thought he was going to kill the night elf or the night
King.
marcher, whatever, the night king, and then
Night Marcher, baby!
Arya Stark does it out of nowhere with some knives. Get fucked.
Completely makes. No,
Although
it doesn't.
I do love the actress who played Arya Stark, and I do love her whole like going from being a small little kid to essentially a badass.
Oh, her arc,
bitch.
yeah.
Like it's
Her
dope.
arc was awesome.
But she shouldn't be the one killing the Night King. That
She
should
did
be
not
either
deserve
Jon
that.
Snow or goddamn even the fucking the Magic Woman. Because I would believe that more if she like had to like sacrifice herself to like cleanse the earth of the king. You know what I'm talking about? The very sexy redheaded woman who brings Jon back to life.
Yeah,
Gets
the
naked
old
multiple
lady-
times in the show. One of the best reasons to watch Game of Thrones is the redheaded lady.
Fucking
As well as the multiple times you get to see Daenerys Targaryen naked.
early on, first few
Emilia
seasons.
Clarke, yes, prior to fucking body doubles for everyone. That season of her, or that the first or not first episode. It's like one of the first episodes where she goes and meets her new husband, the Jarl of.
Y'all are just spoiling this for me, bro.
Yeah.
The
You know what I'm talking about, Brandon. You know what I'm talking about.
Carl, yes.
Carl. Yep, that's a great scene. That's a very good one.
Jesus
I
Christ.
love how Hatch literally has zero clue to what we're talking about. That's what I love too. It's all of our Game of Thrones fans out there. You understand what we're talking about. The pain that they've put us through.
Those assholes, fuck those. I don't even remember their names. You know what? I don't even want to remember their names.
I was browsing a card trading website or a card website the other day, Brandon, just looking at the stuff I may want in the future. I found on there's a company that made some Game of Thrones sets of cards. I was like, fuck no. Like, if I bought them, I would burn them. Like, it's not, like, I wouldn't even want to open them. Like, no, fuck you.
Dude, you buy those and oh man,
It's like the 101 naked Daenerys is in there. It's like, are you fucking shitting me? Like,
Hell yeah.
I would have known.
My
Why'd they make that a card?
what the fuck, dude? Can you imagine? Damn, fuck you, D&D. That's I don't even care to remember your fucking names.
Could have been so good.
Yeah,
So yeah, this was something that me and Brandon were intimately like deep into, and then it fucked us. And now I have never really given love to any TV shows other than It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and South Park ever again.
And it's not the same. And it's not the same love.
Well, no, it is for them. South Park and Sunny, they're goats. They will always be goats. They're goats.
Attack on Titan's pretty good.
But
Yep.
yeah, okay, yeah. I was gonna say like the lore and everything, you know, how deep everything goes. Yeah. Fuck. You ever been fucked like that, Hatch?
No, he's still alive.
Damn it. I need you to watch it. Have you really?
You know, and I imagine there were some people lost during our Game of Thrones section. I guarantee you there's more people lost during our Attack of Titans section of the pod.
You know, I'm not allowed to go as in depth as what you guys just fucking did because none of you guys.
What are you talking about? How many times on this podcast, Hatch, do I let you go on a topic for about 30 or 40 minutes, and I'm adding extra, I'm making jokes, and then as I finally get to the point where I get to talk about what I want, we get 10 minutes before it's obviously boring content. We got to move the fuck along. I do not want to hear that, Stephen Hatch. All right, we are fair and equitable about our airtime here on this podcast.
That one's hard because it's a hard comparison because. I can't because Brando hasn't seen Attack on Titan either. He's seen very little of it, right? So,
and yet I have so many questions that still aren't answered.
Maybe the media that me and Brandon are into is what more of the general zeitgeist of culture is into, and not what all of Japan is into at the moment.
I mean, Attack on Titan's pretty popular in America.
Yeah, it's dope. I've just never watched a second of it, and I probably never will, Hatch.
That is insane. It is that good of a show.
See, but that's the thing, because we've had this conversation before, and I feel like you can't see my perspective of it. It's the exact same thing as me looking at Elden Ring. I understand that objectively, it is a game of the year level amazing piece of art. I will never play it. Just because it is not the art that interests me.
It's scary.
In the same way, Hatch, that my trading cards probably don't interest you. Because they're what make me feel good. And I'm like, I like that art. That's what's cool to me. At least, do you at least get the metaphor that I'm saying there?
I do.
Yeah, we've all got our own loves in life, and that's fine. And I do want you to talk about your loves on this podcast, because that's why people come to this, because they want to hear what the fuck me, you, and Brandon love.
Absolutely. I even got myself some cards that I'm gonna open up.
I didn't know you did. So you went and found a box?
Called your ass.
Well, you did, but you actually got one, because then you never texted us about it ever again. I didn't know if you actually opened it or what you did.
I got 2 boxes.
You got 2? Okay.
So
the Halo ones?
Yep, 2 of the Halo ones. Unopened, still in mint condition.
They're unopened?
Still in mint condition.
Well, you gotta open them, buddy. That's the point.
Well, I was waiting.
Do you want to open them tonight?
I was waiting for an okay opportunity to open up some packs, maybe.
Okay, well, Hatch, we got 15 minutes left in the pod. You want to open a couple packs up?
Damn, what the fuck? We got... Holy shit, time's flying.
We can go a little longer. That's fine. But around 15 minutes, it's kind of the min time of the show. You want to open some packs up for the rest of the show, Hatch? Some Halo packs?
I'd have to go grab them.
I thought you had them on you.
Well, they're in the other room.
All right, go get your packs.
I
can show people a couple things from the stuff I opened. Brandon, hold the show for half a second, and I will grab it.
One box.
One pack is not going to be good. Yeah, just one box.
My fucking terms.
All right, boys. Now this is my show. Now we can really get into the nitty and gritty of my opinions. I'm not being talked over anymore by these assholes. You know, these these scums of the earth. This is my goddamn podcast. Oh, and so that is why the stars align that way.
How bad was that, audience? I'm sorry, guys. We left at the same time. It's not a great idea. But I'll show you some of the cooler stuff I got, because I opened up a hobby box of Halo. This is it's a little insert card. It's got Needler on it and Halo. It's also got gold imprinted. It's really cool. And then we got 2 more. Actually, I showed you guys this one, the Emilio clear camo. And then this one's going to be sent in. It was the coolest Master Chief that I pulled out of my box. It's got... what's it called? It's called the Rampart Parallel on it. It's kind of rare, but yeah, gonna send that one into PSA, so I have a Master Chief slab. But yeah, so those are a couple cool cards I pulled from, from my box.
PSA.
Well, so last week, because I didn't open the hobby box yet, I was gonna wait and see like what the coolest specialist version I got of Master Chief was, and this one is the one. So this one's gonna be sent on in.
Hell yeah! All right.
All right, I'm gonna put these down while you're getting that open.
Ooh.
Lost my gloves.
Yeah.
How many? Let's see it. Oh, Legacy Collection? Yeah. Full screen you.
I hope I get Halo 3 Cortana, because god damn that bitch is bad. God damn. You know what I'm saying? All right. What is the method to opening these, bro? What is the
You take scissors and you just cut right down the.
So there is a trick. You want to know the trick, Hatch? I will tell you this right now. So grab the pack. Take your index finger. Wrap that over the like front of the pack to the back. You know where that little T intersection is? Yep. So grab the back little flap of the pack now.
Back little flap.
Pull that apart. Pull that apart from the pack so there's a little bit of separation.
Like that?
But I don't know why this is so hard to understand. So you have that back flap. Now put your index finger back there.
Okay, I see.
You see, so what you're doing is you're making a little pocket where you can pull and then rip the plastic apart. That works with any card pack. That's how you open anything in just a second. It's a great little trick.
Just a second. All right. Well,
it's the same way I open my protein bars.
It works for Magic. It works for fucking everything.
All right. So, is there like a special Pokemon thing where I gotta like put one card?
There's no pack trick. I mean, you'll have base cards in the back, but it's fine. Don't worry about a pack trick.
What do the cards smell like?
Well, there goes our audio for the episode. Thanks, Hatch.
They just smell like fucking cards.
They smell like new cardboard.
So
they're
first
the best,
one,
bro.
ready? Check me out. Boom. Most annoying guy in Halo 3. Most annoying fucking guy in Halo 3 by far. Right. Then we got. Oh, Ryan, I know you got one of these. The fucking the Halo 5er. Pretty sure she's on Chief's team.
Yep. Guardians.
Yep. Oh shit. All right, we gotta.
So now you're going to get into the story so far cards. So these are going to be the, sideways. So a couple different story moments from Halo.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Is that Rainbow
We opened
Road?
One of these on the post show last week.
Yeah.
Then you're going to have 2 more of those at least, I think, and then your like special parallel.
Got that. That's from Halo Infinite. This looks like
moment
it's a
from
very
Halo
touching moment.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, give me some Assassin's Creed cards or some shit, bro.
That's not what they did.
Some Halo 2 anniversary right there.
Damn.
Dude, let me tell you, dude.
Okay.
I would kill another human being to touch Cortana.
So I think your next card might be your special parallel. So it might be like a green card. There might be some other stuff on it. It might be clear. Yep, so there's your insert. So that's your special card for the pack.
Special card for the pack. Does not see Halo 3. I remember that mission. Shit, dude.
And then you got a couple more base behind it too. Sergeant Johnson, I got a cool one of him as well.
And got a George from Reach, bro.
I didn't get a George. That's actually sick. Fuck yeah. All right, so the biggest thing, if you're out at home and you're like, what are we looking for? What could Hatch pull that might have some value? There are potential that it's very small chance out of booster blaster packs, but there's a chance you could get an autographed card from one of the voice actors of the game. There's a very slight chance as well that there could be a numbered card. So one of the cooler parallels, it's a all black card. They're numbered to 699. And so it's the same base card, but instead of it being white, it's just all black. I got a couple of those. I had one of the Flood. Looks very fucking cool.
Minty. So definitely pretty sick. So do I open up any more, or do I save the rest for the post show?
Yeah. No, you're fine. Finish that box out. We're already kind of into this.
I think I was going to save the other box for Tegan because I think she loves playing Halo. Me and her.
That perfect then. Save that one for you and the girl. This one will be for the public people. Hopefully this is the one that's got the special card in there. You make the $1 million card right out of this box.
I'm praying, bro. I'm praying, dude. Who needs paintball when you can just fucking get good at cards?
That's true, man.
Oh shit, dude. I remember this guy from Halo Infinite. Here we go. Boom. From Halo Infinite, big old brute boy. Focus.
Okay.
Focus. Boom.
See, it's not so easy now, is it? There you go.
You see how quick I was with that bad boy? I have no idea who this fucking bitch is. Is this the right fucking game?
Yeah, it's one of the characters. That's from Infinite, right? It says.
Halo Wars. All right, so you definitely know.
Oh, Halo Wars. Yeah, there you go. No one played those. Yep.
Yeah. All right. We got one from Halo 5 Guardians. Boom. That looks pretty sick.
But damn.
Look at that body yada yada.
Story so far.
Bro, you know what I'm saying?
The other thing I will say, through our webcams, these cards never get the credit they deserve.
No, they do not.
So many of these cards, when you see them in person, like Hatch, you're probably seeing it right now.
Yeah,
they look so clean.
They look like the perfect screenshot out of like the cutscene of the game.
Exactly, and even the base cards, just the white looks so clean. It's
All right, did you guys play Halo Reach?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do a specific sound. Right, so this mission right here, the very beginning when you first made contact with the Elite, remember the music that was playing? It was like You know, when you were fucking going in fighting and shit. That's what I remember vividly.
Excuse me. Yeah, I do. I'm dying. That was bad timing.
It's okay. All right, now I got Halo 3 ODST, looking pretty fire with the brute with the gravity hammer. That's looking pretty sick. I need to fucking free up my hands.
Now remember, Hatch, you're looking for parallels. So any green cards, any purple cards.
This is purple.
It is. There's like
Definitely
the
purple
text
on it.
So like the Halo 3 ODST part would be
That
purple.
would be purple? Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's how you can tell the parallel.
We're learning, bro. This motherfucker looked like bad at horrible graphics, bro. Halo 1.
So parallel, and I guess I keep saying that's just a term in trading cards or sports cards. So that's one right there.
Young Arnold,
that is
bro.
the most common parallel. It's called Spartan Ops, but it's just a green parallel on the text.
Throwing that motherfucker in the
Parallel,
sleeve.
all that means, it's the same version of a card, just with something slightly different on it. So maybe a different hollow pattern, a different numbering on it, a different, right there, like the text lines were different colored. There's usually less printed of them. So yeah, that's what the term parallel refers to in trading cards.
Gotcha, I see. All right, now we got one of these. Ryan, fuck these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, the engineer, fuck these motherfuckers.
Yeah, one sec.
Sons of bitches. And then for the last one of this deck, we got my arch nemesis from Halo 2 Legendary Lasso, bro. The Jackal, bro.
Oh.
I cannot stand these motherfuckers. They have a special place in fucking hell.
No, thank you.
Yeah,
No, thank you.
bro.
That's what I assumed the
Shit is ass.
Chupacabra looks like.
That's a valid comparison, honestly.
Right?
That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
probably
engineers,
looks
that's
like.
definitely what fucking Chupacabra
Fuck
looks
the
like, bro.
No,
Yeah.
I just
No.
the last card was a Jackal.
The Jackal.
Oh,
The
okay, fair enough.
Bane,
Yeah, those two.
the bane of Halo 2 Lasso, bro. Like, you will get sniped every fucking second.
But so, I was talking about them earlier. These are the black cards that we're looking for.
yeah.
Again,
Sick.
over the camera, it does not do this justice at all. It's like a matte
also,
black finish
let me also
with the
just say,
text
dude,
on it. It looks so sick.
The packs look
Yeah.
beautiful, dude. The packs
Damn.
look insane. That
Packs in general be stepping up their game now, dude. Pack art's gotten pretty crazy.
For sure.
I also have the parallel you got of the Captain Jack. I have one of him in
It's
the
like so
blacks.
beautiful. It's like I
It's
want to
number 384.
if I get the one that I want, which is the Chief, obviously, right? I might just keep
Good luck.
I might just keep one pack
Unopened.
unopened.
That'd be cool.
You know?
You can do that. Collectors collect different things,
what I'm
whatever.
saying?
And that's the best thing with trading cards. I tell this to people all the time. What do you like? If you like it, collect it. If not, fuck it. Don't open it. There's no reason to.
Exactly. Oh,
If you don't like football,
let's
don't
go,
open football
dude.
cards. There's no
Got
point.
my sweet honey Cortana, baby. Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
God damn, boy.
Mommy.
Shit, dude. Fucking kill me. I'd let her.
Ruin
Okay, this one's
my
pretty
life.
sick. This is pretty sick. I got June from Halo Reach.
Damn. Okay.
You know,
I think
go ahead, Brando.
no. I think that you got two from Halo Reach, and I
Yeah.
think those are two that Ryan doesn't have.
Yeah, I got June from Halo Reach.
Did
Yep.
you just get
See?
all of the fucking Spartans that I didn't get?
I
It's
know it.
so annoying, bro.
So,
I just said that. Yep.
let me tell you, I hope
Together we can make one reach team.
Let me tell you, I
One
hope they
noble
genuinely expand on the lore
see it.
behind that guy, because he like went away and we never really saw him. His whole mission was like to protect, Dr. Halsey. You know
Oh,
what?
yeah, okay.
I'm pretty sure you do have this one, Ryan, the Didac from Halo 5. Halo 4. excuse me, Halo
Yes,
4.
I think
Pretty
that
sure
came
you
up
have
at some point. Yep.
this one. Yeah, beautiful card. These cards are for sure fantastic.
In person, right? I'm telling you, man.
Absolutely 100%.
I'm making a believer of Hatch right now.
Better than Pokemon
Halo
cards,
Infinite
in my
moment.
opinion, for sure. Just because, obviously, I have way more sentimental value to Halo and shit. Obviously.
Of course. And I will say, like, Pokemon cards are also pieces of art at this point, too. Like, dude, this Glaceon? I'm sorry.
Each
Like,
is its own
the
individual
texturing
like,
on
Da
it.
Vinci.
No, but, like, do you see all that individual micro texturing that's going on in that card? Like, there's a lot of work that go on even into, like, cards that you don't necessarily like anymore. They just have so much technology and different things they can do to make them look cool now. So I really like that about all of them.
Yeah, that was when the Chief and Arbiter
Hey!
got. That was rough. I remember seeing that when I was a kid. I was like, what the fuck is that thing?
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Oh!
Okay,
Let's
Hatch,
see it.
what we get?
Oh, dude!
Let's go!
What the fuck?
Do you have a sleeve? Please tell me you have a sleeve nearby.
I do have a sleeve in the other room.
All right, please sleeve that. Please sleeve that.
Shit,
That is
bro.
yes. That's a good hit, brother. That's a hit.
That's
Let's
Halo
go.
1 Chief, boys.
That's the yes. Those are the most expensive too.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
boy.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. All right, we love that, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a round of applause. That's what we were looking for. Because out of the blaster box, you only get one active camo per box. So that was the one slot, and he nailed it. So fuck yeah.
Damn.
That's the luck we like to see. That's good things for our boy.
The goddamn Hatch. What a look.
Yeah, that's a card. No, you stop everything to get a sleeve. Like, and people think I'm crazy for that, but that's why, like, the cards would, hopefully I'll get them back next week. But there's a reason they got 10s, because it literally was like, out of the pack, I see him. Oh, shit. Don't shake it. Don't breathe on it. Put it in the sleeve.
We hit those, boys.
Fuck yeah, we do. Because shit, dog. That's a great ass hit.
That one felt good. I saw it. I was like,
I saw your face.
Oh, nice, Chief. And then I move it, and I see that nothing else. I see this clear. I go, oh my god.
Welcome. Welcome.
Yeah, that shit felt good.
Yeah, it's dopamine.
Alright, buddy.
when you're a fucking single dude who moves to a new state, it's a great feeling. It keeps you alive.
Yeah, buddy.
Makes you not put the shotgun in your mouth.
Yeah. Let's see it again. I'm
I'm not talking about experience or anything.
No.
Fuck yes, Hatch.
Damn, boy.
Original
Damn.
Halo Combat Evolved Master Chief. You'll love to see it.
That's
I'm so
a
happy for that
fucking
hit.
hit,
Put that next to the
boys.
fucking Pikachu, bro.
Without
God damn
a
it.
doubt, dude. Without a doubt.
All right, let me finish off this pack. I see the addiction to like the gambling.
Yep, there you go. It's already hit. Yep, it just hit.
So I hit this fucking guy. Focus.
Halo Wars, I think.
Let's find out.
Yep.
Halo Wars 2, so no one cares.
Nailed it.
Oh, dude, I got the rookie from Halo 3 ODST.
Nice. Okay.
It's not bad. No, it's not bad.
Is that
not
that
colored
silver?
lettering.
Is that silver text?
It is silver text. It's
Okay,
a silver
your light made it look weird.
Gotcha.
Silver
okay.
text is normal. That's just a base card. That's what we call it. Big old base.
So,
Bibbity base.
without a doubt. So
Not cool at all. They make millions of them. We don't like them.
now I'm like really hyped to put like I have them all separated and everything. Like which one I got.
You got to get a binder now. Got to get a binder.
I have a
Get them
binder.
all organized in there.
I have a binder.
I have 4.
Not bad. Not bad. Not feel like I got even.
It's not good. It's also not good.
It's not bad at all. Hey man, everybody has their different thing that they like, bro. Everybody
That's true.
has their
And I really do like this shit. Because to me, a lot of it, like you said, it's kind of nostalgia for franchises and stuff that I had a lot of like context with when I was a kid.
I didn't
And
have
yeah, I
big
mean,
boy
fuck,
money
dude,
when I
I'm
was a kid.
Fucking
You know,
26. I'm getting fucking old,
I
all
didn't
right?
have a ton of money to go. Sorry, it probably sound like shit now. I didn't have a ton of money to go out and go get.
Sound
a
way
ton of
better.
cards, you know, I didn't have.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
right?
none of us did. That's the whole thing. We didn't the games we wanted, the cards we wanted. Like we couldn't do it. So, yeah, Schedule 1 comes out. It's $20. Put it on the Visa.
Hell yeah, boy. Hell yeah.
Feels
I
good to be an adult.
got me a hunter. Cool lore
Fuck
behind
yeah,
these guys.
I didn't get one of those. That's
These guys
sick.
are all worms. They're all just like a fucking hive mind of orders. What the fuck is this thing, bro? It's like a fucking brute Spartan. Halo Wars, so nobody cares.
Yeah, it's probably another Halo
Shit
Wars
looks
main
like
character.
fucking Black Ops 3 Firebreak, bro.
Almost reminds me of Bane.
Definitely does. I can see that for sure. Oh damn, Halo 5 Guardians. Okay. That one's not bad. I actually thought he was like one of the
Story
coolest.
so far.
I thought he was one of the coolest leaders of the Covenant because his armor was so sick with that like handprint on his chest. I thought that was so sick when I was younger.
That's why I love watching you open this shit too, Hatch, because you've played through all these games quite a bit.
For sure, I know a lot of.
Like
lore
I
behind
played
Halo.
3 ODST and Reach and 4, and that was kind of my era, but not a lot like of the other ones.
Halo Wars 2, so really nobody fucking cares. I'm not even waiting for that one to focus. Get out of here, buddy. Halo 3 ODST, I remember this. Pretty sure this was near the final mission. Like almost 100% sure. Come
Fuck
on,
yeah.
boy. Focus, boy. Whatever.
It's okay, Hatch. It's okay.
Next,
It's
we're
just a
going next, we're going next.
base insert card. You're okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay.
This
Another
one
oh
has purple.
shit.
This one has purple text.
All right. So this is one of the better insert or parallels that you can get out of the blaster box.
I have this one already, but now it's a purple.
Oh damn. Okay, so not a great character. I have the purple of Noble 6. That's like one of the better purples
That's
I got.
rare as hell, dude. That's rare as hell. Who the fuck is this off-brand Cortana bitch, bro? This must be that same chick that we saw earlier. Not my forte, bro.
Maybe
Not
Halo
my
Wars.
forte,
Yep,
bro.
Halo Wars. Maybe the Halo Wars AI that you have to like fight with or something. I don't
Damn,
know.
dude. Got freaking Gilf?
Hey, there she is, brother.
Dr. Halsey? Freaking Gilf? I'm in.
How many packs we got left?
I got 3, but this is taking
Got
a long
3?
time, so I'm down to. We do not have to
No,
finish
you're
the rest
good.
of 3.
No, you're good, bro. Finish it up.
All right.
We can't blue balls the people. You gotta finish
I
the
feel-
box.
I
What are you
feel bad.
talking about?
I feel bad, but now
that's
I feel like
sacrilegious.
the people who know us, this is the concept that they were.
Yeah,
like,
they're hanging
you know,
out. They're vibing, and anyone who's already left, fuck them.
I agree for sure. All right, here we
But
go.
thank you for watching the podcast. Please leave a like and subscribe to the show.
Absolutely.
Continue with the rip patch.
Hey, if you're listening, I love you.
It's okay. This is why we started the show earlier. We got more time now.
Oh shit, boy!
And oh shit off the rip. We love that.
Got myself another chief.
Fuck yeah. Was
Not
that
bad.
the 4 or the Halo 5 one?
Honestly,
I'm trying to read
Halo
the side. Halo Infinite, okay.
Honestly, dude. Oh shit. Damn, I thought this was Chief again, bro, but it's from Halo Wars, the first one.
Another Spartan though. Yeah.
Fucking copycat looking like Chief. Dude, Halo 3. Honestly, dude, I was telling my Canadian friend that I've like grown up with playing games. Like we met on Halo 3 when we were kids, right?
Fuck yeah.
So, you know Solace, Ryan. So
Oh yeah.
me and him, we've been playing video games together forever, right? So sometimes we go back and we play all the old Halos and stuff like that, you know, legendary. Noble 6 right there.
Play through Master Chief Collection.
Halo Reach
That's a
story
dope one.
card. You're trying to fill a lot of shoes. What was the fucking quote? It's like, you're trying to fill the shoes that Law would rather leave unfilled. Shit was so fucking dope. Oh, dude, I remember this. Is this from Halo 1? Yeah, dude, I remember this.
Yeah,
this
Combat
scene.
Evolved.
Fuck these. Where you're like running around a fucking trillion miles in a
And
circle.
you're just getting chased by like
Yes,
bugs.
I cannot fucking stand that one. That one fucking sucks balls. I have no idea.
Great
what the
level
fuck this
design.
is, but this one looks fucking lit.
Whoa! That's a good parallel hatch. So read on the back. What's the name of that one again? It's gonna say in the top right corner.
Captain Veronica Dare.
Top right corner. There should be a little insignia, and then it should say like a parallel name.
I don't think so. I just think it's the light's hitting it weird.
You just show it to me, please. Other side. That's a parallel for sure, 100%. It is the overshield variant. So you see on the right side of the card. Well, my right side.
The little diamond
You
thing.
gotta hold it more to the left. Hold it more to the left, please. Thank you. Overshield.
That's
Where,
my
do you see
right.
where it says that?
Yeah.
I do see
Oh,
it.
sorry. It's mirrored for you. But yeah, our stage left, camera left.
There we go.
But yeah, overshield. You see where it says that? That's how you know what the parallel it is. So that is one of the better ones you can get out of a blaster box as well. I have one of those of a Master Chief.
So
But
should I
yeah,
shield this boy up?
yes. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Gotcha.
It's got a whole bunch of hollow on it that'll scratch too, so you just want to keep it in good shape.
These feel good.
But yeah, we got 2 more after this.
The cards are fucking
we're getting
sick,
through
though.
it.
Yeah, the cards
Fuck
are
yeah,
fucking
I
sick.
told you they were.
I never doubted. Honestly, let me just say first, fuck this guy in Halo 5.
Damn.
Give me that shit.
That's the back of the card.
Fucking piece of shit, bro. Fucking piece
Oh,
of shit.
okay, the fucking captain.
I
Yeah.
hate this guy. And also, I got a glimpse of what card's coming next. It looks nice. The normal.
Can't spoil it for yourself.
The normal chief.
Hey, dude, I hate you. You got so many
Damn.
Chiefs.
They
I got
know-
all the new ones. You
They
got
know
the couple
who these
old
cards
ones.
were coming to, bro. They knew who these cards were coming
Also,
to.
I will say the GameStop that you were at, dude, was stocked, bro. I have not seen a single GameStop
Bro,
like that here in
let
Austin
me
that
tell
actually
you.
has product on the shelves.
There is a, I'm not gonna say it, but there is a unhit community that is around here, without a doubt.
I'm gonna need to text you.
Without a doubt, there are multiple places over here that are not hit.
Don't say it on the pod. I'm not even
not
joking.
going
Do
to.
not say it on the pod.
I'm not going to, but let me tell you,
That's where you
there
gotta
is
go. It's the little towns of Fresno and Clovis.
Hey man, close enough, bro. Close enough. All right, here we go. Next pack. These are like intimidating to open just because I'm like kind of scared with how much they could be valued. I know they're not going to be like $1 trillion billion.
I mean, I'll tell you like this: you're opening the cheaper version of the product. Nothing you're gonna get unless you get very, very lucky is gonna be all that expensive. So just enjoy it.
Yeah,
Appreciate the art. That's
sure.
what like
That's
the
what I'm
lower
liking
value
more
is
than
supposed
anything
to be
is the
for.
art, for sure.
Exactly.
All right, got myself a ODST soldier with some fucking normal ass shit.
Yeah. Looks fucking dope though. Got the ODST helmet on.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know what? This guy, Lasky. Shout out to Lasky, captain of the forward into Dawn.
You real one?
He a real one for sure.
Shout out Machinima's Forward into Dawn series as well.
I honestly
Yep.
love that one. Boom. Halo Wars. I remember this one.
Never even seen
specifically.
it.
I remember that cutscene specifically. I remember, dude. Honestly, I remember all these except for like Halo Wars 2 because that one was fucking.
You played all these games, dog.
I have
Yeah, and
Infinite.
it's only
Halo Infinite.
number
This is the very
6.
beginning.
Number 6.
Number
on your,
6.
Your top 5 video games.
Dude, that's why I was like, how are you kidding me? Like, come on, Ash.
Honestly, dude, yeah, I think the reason why is because it's not a video game, bro. It's a lifestyle.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Master Chief.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Your fucking
Oh, Ryan, I know
mask
you have
is
that one,
literally
Ryan.
it.
I know for a fact you have that one.
Yep.
Fire.
If I kept it's another thing, but
Oh, green text message, boy.
hey,
From-
common parallel.
Ugly ass
Yeah.
guy.
So that
one
one
you
should be Spartan Ops. Does it say Spartan Ops in that same spot?
Oh, yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Look
okay.
at me knowing the product we're opening.
Good shit. Good shit. Okay. Boom. Brute guy.
Brute. Big boy Brute.
So okay. Silver text.
We need better cameras if we're going to be doing this more often, please.
I agree. I need to get a setup where it's like
Focusing's hard.
where it's like right on my desk, where the camera's right here pointing down.
Dude, yeah, have the OBS cam so you can switch it midway.
Were it so easy?
Set one up in your bed. Ooh,
Were
that's a
it
dope
so
card.
easy. That one looks fucking sick. I'm definitely gonna sleeve that one from my personalness.
But yeah, I really think next episode, Brandon, he should show up from his bed in a clown suit.
Oh, I'm down.
Laying down, but you have to
Yeah.
lay down the whole time. Yeah,
The whole entire episode.
in a clown. No.
But you can't fall asleep. You got to be engaged.
That
yeah,
would be
your
impossible.
face painted as a clown.
Dude,
please.
the problem is the reason my bed's not in here because I associate my bed with sleeping. Right? I don't fucking
No,
watch TV.
That's actually it's a good way to live your life. Like, my desk is over here now. My bed's on the other side of my apartment. Like, it's better.
Right? It feels way better living that way. If I'm being honest, where it's like I only go in there just to sleep.
Oh, for sure, dog. All right.
Here we
Two
go.
more
Last
packs.
one.
Oh, last one? All right, last
one.
pack.
Here we go. Okay. Boom. Kelly, part of Chiefs team in Halo 5. Not bad, not
Fuck
bad.
yeah.
Can't complain. She's a Spartan. Sick ass.
We always like
helmet.
getting Spartans. Spartans are better than
Absolutely.
Flood.
100%. I've only gotten like I don't think I've gotten a single flood besides like the cutscene.
You did get the engineer,
cards.
right?
I don't think that's flood. Pretty sure it's Covenant.
I count it the same, though.
Boom. Same guy but silver. Yeah. Not my type. Not my type, bro.
Ah.
Not my type. Okay, sweet, Ryan. I know you have this one. Fire.
Fuck yeah. Yeah,
Yep,
that's
yep,
a great
yep.
moment.
That one's going to-
Sergeant,
that one's going to
Sergeant
sleep.
Chief.
For sure. Okay. I remember this one. Halo 5 Guardians. This is when Cortana Loki was like betraying us, if I'm being honest.
Well, Cortana betrays us a lot. She's not really there to help us. She's there to hurt us.
Honestly, bro.
She's a woman, after all.
100%. Dude, you let... Oh, tragic one, Ryan. I know you have this one, too. This one's tragic as fuck. No!
Oh,
No!
Hatch.
What?
So I don't know if you'll pull it, but I did pull in my hobby box the Halo Reach, the survive moment.
Oh, no way. Fuck.
Cry. Because it's Noble 6 standing there with the red smoke going. And it's
Oh,
just
my
like,
God.
oh.
Fuck. All right. Here's this one. I pulled this one again. This one looks green, though. Yeah, green.
Yeah, that's a parallel. Fuck yeah.
Pulled the normal version of this one. Pretty sick. Going in the
And so like that's the chase with cards. So now you see the kind of not gamble, but like so yeah, you got a green version in these cards, but not necessarily the green one you wanted. Do you see what
Alright.
like you're
What's this
guaranteed
one?
to get one, but not always the one you know necessarily want. That's fucking dope as shit.
Who is that?
Fuck you.
Oh, Master Chief from Halo 3?
Yeah, you didn't even know what cards you pulled?
No,
Fuck you,
I don't
dude.
even
You
know- I
got
don't
all
know-
the cool
I don't know
chiefs.
this-
You
I don't
got
know this
one
last one
and
either. I don't know
fucking
this-
3.
All right, ready? All right, here we go. Last one. I'm not even gonna look at this one. I'm not even gonna look at this one. Ready?
All right.
Boom. What is it?
Emil?
No fucking.
What is it?
Damn. It's Emil.
Just look at it, Hatch. Just look at it, bro. There's no way. It says on the back too. But just look at
We
it.
hit those, boy. I was blocking it out with my hand.
Dude,
No joke. I was
so
like
many
blocking
Spartans, bro.
it. Not
Fuck
bad
you.
at all, boys. What a great.
That's a good little box there. So here, grab the couple cool ones and here, show off real quick. Little recap.
Yeah.
Little
Alright,
haul
so
for the chat.
here comes.
Because Brandon knows these are obvious. You got to make sure everyone knows what you hit.
Yeah.
Here comes the.
Your
here
verbiage
comes
right. Get it right.
The big boy right here. The see-through chief.
Yeah, that is your hit. That's probably
juicy
honestly
one.
like a $20 card.
Yeah, that one felt good to hit, honestly.
The product itself was like $25, right? Like
Yeah,
25, 30-ish
25
maybe?
bucks.
Yeah. So
Right.
that probably paid for the box itself, just that card right there.
All right, and then so let me pull out all the other cool ones I got that I was like, damn, all right, these ones are definitely my personals. Damn, I actually have quite a bit, dude.
In
I
the
love-
PC
I love
personal
this shit
collection.
too much, bro. I love this way too
It's
much.
dope.
Like I love Halo too much, where I'm like, what? I'm like a hoarder. All right, so we got the Chief. Yeah, of course.
Fuck yeah.
Right, there's one of many. Got his duo. Is the Brando version of Halo. I'm the Chief. Ah! What? And we got Bo,
Every time.
the green.
What is the prophet of what was the prophet of the
regret.
Yep.
Got another Master Chief. Halo 1 Master Chief.
Fuck yeah.
Boom.
OG.
Got me Spartan guy from Halo Wars. Forgot what his name
Another
is.
Spartan.
Douglas from Halo Wars. Excuse me.
No one
We
cares.
got Emil. Yeah, that one's fire. That one's all
Everyone
good.
loves Emil.
If you don't like Emil, I don't like you, bro. It's like the dog.
One of
thing.
the better Noble 6 team members.
Halo 3 Chief.
That has to be the chase card out of the set. Because, like,
That
for
one's
everyone,
so
that's such an iconic. And they used the cover image, too. It is such an
Yes,
iconic picture of him.
100%, right? And I got this one that I think is pretty cool, the green one.
Fuck yeah.
Cutscene. I got the other cutscene where fucking Cat dies. Oh, man, rough. Tragic,
It's not a
bro.
good one.
Tragic. And I got the Halo 3 at the very beginning, first mission.
Sergeant Chief.
Yeah.
Well, fuck yeah. Hatch, how did it feel to open your first blaster box of cards?
Felt good, boys. It felt good. And I got a George. That one also felt good to pull.
Oh, yeah, sorry. But yeah, man. So that's trading cards. It's a blast. It's a
Hey,
good
thank you for letting
time.
me open up my shows. Open up my packs on the end of the show. Made me
Fuck
feel
yeah, buddy.
like
You let
I
me
feel
do it in
confident.
mine, so gotta let you guys get yours in as well. And it's
Your
always a
turn,
good time. You
Brando.
never know.
Sure.
What
Buy
are you
some
gonna-
COD
what-
cards, Brando.
What are you gonna open?
Buy yourself
COD cards?
they're getting cheaper because no one's buying them. I'm not even joking. You can get a hobby box for like $95 now.
Only
Guaranteed 2
$95
autographs in there. Well, for guaranteed 2 autographs, and it retailed when it first came out at like $150. Yeah, that's kind of a deal.
have a whole other box.
Damn.
That's the thing with trading card product, especially sports cards from like Upper Deck and Tops. There's the retail side, which is like the blaster boxes. They have the cards in there, but it's a lot more base set, and you're not really getting as much as the special cards, or you can, but the odds are just a lot rarer. Whereas the hobby box usually has a guarantee of like, there's a certain amount of autographs or a certain amount of numbered cards that you know you're gonna hit, and then again, you don't know which ones, but you know, okay, at least I'm live for some type of chance here. But of course, you pay more money for it, so that's kind of the trade off.
Yeah. We'll see. I'll look at shit to get. I'm that
Michelle
guy.
gets to spend money on school. You get to spend money on playing cards.
Well, and because Brandon, I know what's
spending
gonna
the money on
happen.
school.
You're gonna buy a box. You're gonna buy a box of the CDL cards, and then you're gonna fucking pull a fucking scump auto, and I'm gonna fucking kill myself with a gun live on the podcast.
I'm done.
And then your other auto is gonna be a goddamn Shotzzy or something. And I'm just gonna be like, okay,
That's
okay,
rough.
so seppuku for Ryan. It's time.
Yeah. It just
Killing myself.
what can we say? California just has the better cards.
That's a fact.
Not,
Bring the
okay.
California heat out of my packs.
Not how that works at all, but fair. Okay.
That's how it's working here.
I couldn't imagine living in like LA where you're trying to get cards in LA or something.
Dude, good luck. It's fucking miserable. It's kind of why Austin's pretty bad too, because bigger metro cities, there's just more people who want to get shit.
100%.
Less product to go around. All right, boys. Well, with that, we do have to bring the show to an end. We got a couple things we got to do in the post show. So, Brandon, if you could get me a link to the college creator video. And then, Hatch, you're going to need to pull up the elevator video because you have that on your computer. We're going to watch those in the post show here in just a second. It is extra content that we post only on the Patreon, so it's behind the paywall, and we get to do a lot of fun things. If you want to go find out more about that, head over to patreon.com/mafia_productions. Get signed up, get access to the ad-free versions of the show, bonus content. You also get to hear it early, so that goes out tonight. I'll put up the audio the second it is ready to go, and the video will start uploading the second it is ready to go as well. That's always the promise I make to you guys on the Patreon. We're going to go ahead. Okay, well, thanks, Hatch. Appreciate that, buddy. We're going to go ahead and get a code word of the week from Hatch. I'm going to make you go first this week because I want you to shut up for the rest of the episode. So, Hatch, what's the code word?
Prepared, boys. There we go. Heal up, boys. I got a bum ankle, so now we got to take some time to heal up. Get back on the grind. That's it. Heal up.
Fuck yeah, we didn't even talk about that this episode. The heal up, great code word.
I was like, maybe we'll talk about it.
It's kind of a miss. It's all good. It happens sometimes. I like your new strategy, though. You're committing early. I appreciate that. Brandon, do we have a cool guy of the week?
Yep. I don't have this guy's actual name. I'm just calling him Wee Man. All right. This is some real talent this man has. It's a video. Dude's, it's raining outside. He walks on this deck, and he's got a wee. He's got a pee. And he whips it out. You don't see it on video, but motherfucker, like, dude, it's impressive. He pees, goes right over his head, goes in a circle twice, and that's it. It's a testament to his
What?
Holy
what?
shit! This is insane.
It's kind of cool.
I just watched.
It's like whoa.
No joke. That guy is like, with that type of pressure, bro. That guy's about to have a fucking blown out hole.
It's
talking about, man. No, man just does his Kegels.
Oh damn, bro.
Dude,
it's
it's one of those things that while you're telling me it, I'm like, okay, how can this be impressive? This is genuinely very impressive.
Very impressive.
Any dude out there who watches this will instantly just be like, you know what?
Wow.
All right, fair enough, man.
This is almost like that shit in Florida where it's like, it was impressive. It was so big. It was
that
impressive.
big one? Yeah,
Yes.
No,
we're not talking about shit. We're talking about
You're right.
piss.
We're
Two
talking
very
about
different things.
piss. You're right. We're talking about
No, we're
piss.
not going back to fucking shit in a toilet that you like and take pictures of, all right?
I didn't take a picture of it.
Hey, I'll give him his credit. Cedar sent me this. So
Of course he did.
Yeah,
of course
of
Papa
course.
did.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is millennial content. I get why he'd be watching it, but it's very impressive. Whoever long distance pissing is, that's the name of the page that we're on. If you want to look this up at home, but man, that's talent. I don't know what else I can say. We don't have a name. Anonymous man who is able to pee over his own head twice without getting a single drop on him.
Oh my god!
Cheers to you, buddy.
Dude,
How?
I didn't.
Where's your applause?
Oh my
You guessed
god!
it.
I didn't even pay attention to the name
the
of the
page you're
channel.
on? Yeah,
I'm
long
looking.
distance
That's
pissing.
all they're doing.
Yeah.
All right.
There's 75 posts of long distance pissing. Guys, I'm going to pull the eject cord on this conversation.
All right, yeah.
And I'm going to remind everyone that if you want to rate the show, it's the best way that you can support us without paying any money. It takes just a couple seconds to do. Drop a 5-star rating if you want to hear us talk more about pissing over yourself. I know Brandon definitely wants to talk about it more.
Me too.
Please, it's free to do. It takes no money. And seriously, you could have done it already in the time that I've been explaining it. We also have there's a subscription button on all those platforms as well. It's just going to give you a notification when the next version is live and ready to go. And just like with the rating, it boosts us up in the algorithm, makes us look better to advertisers, helps us stay on the air. So please feel free. Just take a second, go drop a rating. I would appreciate it. Boys, we also got the Patreon. I talked about that earlier, but just one more time, if you want to get more information, patreon.com/mafia_Moffitt or _productions, excuse me. That's where you're going to go. Patreon.com/mafia_productions. And then we got our 3 sponsors, Liquid IV, promo code mafia_Moffitt at their website. Get 20% off and free shipping with your order. We also got NECTR Energy, NECTR.energy, the great little energy and neurotropic pouch. We love them. Go ahead over to NECTR.energy, promo code MafiaProductions, all one word over there for a buy 2 get 1 free. And last but not least, weltsclothing.com, code FTS over there. Save yourself 10% off. And is it 10? I don't know. It might be a little more than 10. It's they never told me an amount. It's you get money off. So just use FTS. It's Welts. I don't
10%
know.
off. Yeah, 10%.
It's 10? All right. It's probably more. Go check it out for yourself. It may be
Patreon
more.
members, Wednesday drop tomorrow. So stay tuned.
Yeah, so make sure you grab it. Brandon, I really hope you get an undershirt, and if he doesn't get you one, being on a sponsored show, I'm going to have words for Scott Stewart. That's literally the color of your team.
I know.
You wear their undershirts all
You
the
don't
time.
see very many purple anything, honestly.
I'm going to fight Scott if you don't get one of those shirts. I just want to put that out there on the air. I will actually be upset for you.
Yeah, let's just say we're good.
Nice, let's fucking
Good.
go.
Love to hear that. Boys, let's keep this going in the post show. But before we do that, we got to do one more thing. It happens on every week of the show. Stephen Hatch. Well, actually, no, just kidding. I gotta take us out first. That's the thing I gotta do first.
Yep.
So for Stephen Hatch, for Brando, Baird, my name is Ryan Mafia. This was episode number 140. Now, Hatch, do that thing you do.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.